3, actually right now. No, I started the countdown and then just clicked the button to do it. So, it's like, yeah, that was unnecessary. Welcome in, everybody. Necessary. Okay. Awesome, awesome. And some last minute stuff set up for y'all. How have you been? I do not see the chat aggregator seeing TikTok at all. Let's see. I can see TikTok on a separate screen though. Definitely not 15 minutes-ish SMH.
I don't know what you could possibly be referring to.
Hello, Liv Doug. Good to see ya. Alright, we're seeing TikTok on the chat aggregator now too. Holy moly, A sent to heart me already. Haven't even been live a full minute yet. Thank you so much, A. And let's see. Wanted to get to go live stream on YouTube so I can actually like end things when we end. Okay. Alrighty, I'm set up now.
Somewhat sorted. I'm still not good, but
somewhat sorted.
I at least have something.
But yeah, welcome in everybody. We were a little bit late. I was hungry. You can blame me. I was munching down before stream.
Board goes absolutely devours of the Red 41 Live.
Hello Worms. Hello Chloe Moon Creations. Good to see you.
Oh Mike.
Corey's back from IHOP. Yay. Flashbacks to yesterday. Oh, I guess
Realize I got the mic up.
Oh. Sure. If that works best.
What's up? Okay, I'm actually here. I'm actually present now. I'm actually in the moment. I'm here live on TikTok and YouTube. Hello, everybody.
So yeah, you missed yesterday. We had some struggles with the microphones.
Oh, you
muted on YouTube, Dr. Cillier. If you're joshing me, I'm going to explode.
I'm going to absolutely explode.
Okay, BOARDGAMES is checking. Haven't had time. I needed to buy bananas. LMAO. Oh yeah, Jeremy sold off footage of him eating a banana.
I did notice that. Yeah, I realized almost immediately that I got notifications that you guys were extorting our viewers yesterday.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I think Jeremy was underselling the services, to be fair.
That's true. That is, yeah. You know what? In this day and age,
Tedo sent 14 roses. Thank you so much, Tedo. Always weird when Corey is some other guy.
I'm always some other guy, man.
I know.
You think there are viewers that only ever manage to catch the stream on Wednesdays?
Possibly.
You always like mention me every now and then throughout the live, and they're like, what is this guy talking about?
It's a myth.
What the fuck? Because that would also, the fact that the TikTok page, you've been running that, so all the videos are you.
Yeah.
So they just have no idea I exist.
Wow, that's scary. They could hop on and be like, ah!
I'm the real ghost. All along.
Well, we are going to hop in with some Wavelength. Getting started right off the bat, 7 cards. Me and Jeremy did really good yesterday with Wavelength. I think the first round we got was 22 or something like that, and then our second round was around 19 or so. Hey guys, any code names or other mini games tonight? Yes!
Yes!
We are going to be doing code names later tonight. Super fun. And very good for...
Oh, yeah, that should work.
If we get to 100,000 likes on TikTok tonight, we will be doing a mini game.
Oh, no, it shouldn't. I forgot to put it in. I forgot to put it in before we started. I forgot to put it in, Mark. I didn't put it in the new game. It's all on that drive, but it's not installed on your computer. Tragedy!
All right. Reverse it.
No!
Every time my husband sees Corey on screen, he says, oh, who's the new guy?
Mysterious. Someone was complaining yesterday, I always miss the mysterious Corey. Chat, you have one job now. Whenever I'm not here on Wednesdays, if you ever see anybody say that, gaslight them. Gaslight them into thinking I don't exist.
Stick to the script, guys. New like goal, Corey eats a banana. What do we think? 1 million.
Do we have a banana here?
Look behind you. We do, in fact.
Okay.
1 million likes, Corey might eat a banana.
That's kind of boring. It's kind of a boring like goal, but...
Well, not for some.
Oh.
Alrighty, I am mixing up the board. Corey, look away. I'm gonna start us off this time. Card's gonna be low quality, high quality. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. Corey drinks Mark's old oat milk.
Chat, I'd sooner die.
Let me tell you, got a little bit of milk in the fridge. It's like maybe 1 day past expiration. I think we could enjoy a nice cold beverage of reasonably expired milk. What do you think, Corey?
I think today's actually not my cheat day, so I can't. I'm sorry.
I think you guys are shadow banned. I don't know. Maybe.
Who is Shadow and why did they ban us?
Corey, you may look.
I can see.
If it's notably bad, we might restart the stream. Yo, Evelyn sent a heart me. Andy sent a heart me. Thank you so much.
Yeah, analytics seem good so far.
Kinley Binley says I'm here. Welcome in, Kinley Binley.
Whoa, welcome in, welcome in.
480p resolution? Huh. Okay.
Hell?
Low quality, high quality. Theme park toilet paper, says Rachel.
No, don't give me theme. Oh, that's awful. That's the worst. That's like the kind of toilet paper you use.
Oh, okay. Molly Claire. Okay, ignoring that a moment. Molly clarifies my clue was 480p resolution. They were not saying our stream is 480p resolution.
Oh.
That makes more sense.
Hey, I lived on Verizon DSL growing up, so 480 was the best I could do for a very long time.
Wow.
Yep.
I also had a DS Lite.
Old.
Yeah, anyone remember DS's? Those were fun. Okay, so 480p resolution.
480p resolution.
Theme park toilet paper.
Theme park toilet paper. I gotta take it up, put some respect on the 480p.
What a time, Mark. Dude, I miss the DS days. And the last hint I'll give you, thought I quick scrolled past Rhett and Link, came back, love it here. Oh. Glad you're joining us, even if we're not Rhett and Link.
Welcome in. If you squint, you can believe we're Rhett and Link.
I did not have an original Game Boy, I had a Game Boy Advance, though. And the last one I'll give you, gas station coffee.
Gas station coffee? Mm-hmm. Gas station coffee is oh my god, I almost did the board ghost. I almost did the coffee by accident. It almost slipped out of me. Gas station coffee. Well, we're on the East Coast. East Coast gas stations, I think, are kind of built different. You know?
Mm-hmm. Quality-wise.
Quality-wise. You know, because on the East Coast you can get, if you're down south, you got the Buc-ee's, I think. Buc-ee's in, like, the Florida area. You go further north, you got, like, the Wawa and the Sheetz and the Rofo and stuff like that. That being said, in most places I can't imagine gas station coffee is very good. So, this is definitely low quality. I'm gonna put it like here. 480p is ticking me up some, but I did live through the trenches of 480p growing up, so I understand that struggle. That was good quality to me, damn it. So I'm like right there.
Yo, Nervous Corden sent a rose. Thank you so much.
Bang.
Corey's locked in. First placement of the night. How do we do? Low quality, high quality. Okay, all right, on target. That's a fine way to start. That is a fine way to start.
Baby.
That is a 3. Very nice. And Kirsten asked, Corey, you just go on every Wednesday?
I am gone every Wednesday. I just have stuff to do. I'd be doing things.
We are down to 6 cards remaining. It's going to be Corey's turn next to spin up the board. Let's see. Our next card is going to be Bad Gift, Good Gift.
Bad gift, good gift.
Not specifically for a partner this time, so cash is going to be on the good side, not way to the bad side. My bad that last time.
Corey's back, but 4 isn't. There's still time, chat. We landed a 3 off rip, all right? That's still good.
Rachel sent a heart me. Thank you so much. Corey, I'm going to step away real quick while you spin up the board.
What the hell?
So sorry.
No, you're good, you're good. Spin up the board. No peeking when you get back, man. He gets cranky without IHOP Wednesday. That's so true. If I don't get to go to IHOP every Wednesday, exactly at 6 to 9 p.m. EST time, I get angry. Bad gift, good gift. That's where the blue 4 is, right there. Right there's where the blue 4 is. Give me some clues. Give me some clues I can give to Mark when he gets back. He's banished to the Shadow Realm for now. How was IHOP? IHOP was purgatory. It always is. It's where you go when you're not quite dead, but you have to kind of exist. It's IHOP. So it was about as good as purgatory can be. Seeing some great clues come in all of a sudden. I like that. Actually, no. I don't want to give clues for this position. Isabel, I can't blame you. See some great ones coming in. I'm going to keep the board open a little longer than normal while Mark kind of takes care of whatever he has. As soon as he comes back, I'll close it up.
Ask Louisa if she would like her name as Louisa on the board.
Oh, I believe we just got a new Patreon. So, Louisa, if you're in there somewhere, if that's what you want your name to be on the board or not, please let me know. We can always change it. Ooh, I thought that was Mark coming in. I see some good ones. Where's the other guy? He had to get up for a second. He'll be back in like a minute, maybe less if he's listening. He's somewhere. Well, there he is.
I'm not looking at the board.
I closed it up. You're good. You're good.
I'm back. Hello.
He's back. All right, I got some good ones for you. Mm-hmm. The first one I'm going to say is
Oh, a ghost. Okay, that's a bad
ghost. No, I'm going to say, I know what I want to say, but I'm trying to figure out which one of these iterations I want to do. I'm going to say a supermarket gift card. I like Danielle's best.
Supermarket gift card. Mm-hmm. So, I'm very anti-gift card. I hate gift cards. I think they are a scam. They're awful. They are bad gifts. Supermarket gift card, at least I'm going to be able to use it, right? Mm-hmm. It's on the same line as an Amazon gift card. An Amazon gift card is one of the only acceptable gift cards. It's like, okay, well, at least it's just money. Yeah. So I'd say that's a little bit to the good gift side.
Okay.
It's nice. It's fine.
And let's see, the next one I'm going to get you is... You saw the chat message, right, Board Ghost?
I did not.
They said Lisa's fine.
Oh.
Yeah, you might want to get rid of that and just do that.
Is it done? Do I need to go read the message?
No, they said it's fine.
Okay.
Sorry, I wanted to keep doing that so that you could have to keep bringing it back and forth and exert as much energy as physically possible.
Yo, is that a new name on the board?
It is!
Louisiana H? Holy moly. Thank you so much.
Man.
Louisa, sorry.
Louisa.
My bad.
Louisa H is grand too. Perfect. The next one I'm going to give you, a joke birthday card.
A joke birthday card?
Mm-hmm. Getting back to our game.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put that... That'll take me back a little bit. It's fine. It's like, haha, nice. Maybe if it's one of those like audio ones where like it'll just play uncut audio from The Simpsons. Mm-hmm. I always like those. I like those as a kid, but you know, being a bit older now, it's just this is gonna be annoying to throw away.
All right, and the very last one I am going to say is... Man, I like irises. I'm gonna slightly modify it a little bit. All right. Mm-hmm. Some of those house decorations from like Hobby Lobby. You know the ones I'm talking about?
No.
It's like, you ever see just like a pine cone or something like that like looks nice and it's just like random clutter you could put in your house to decorate? That specific genre of house decoration.
Dude, okay, that pushes me all the way to the bad side. I would be annoyed because I have to act thankful. It's not like, oh, this gift sucks. I still have to act thankful, and I'm throwing this away. That is not my style. If you gave me a fake pine cone, mm-hmm. I'd be like, wow, Corey forgot everything he knows about me.
You're the pine cone guy, right?
Yes, there's so many fake pine cones. I mean, the decorations in the house right now are broken drywall chunk and Bob Marley poster.
Bob Marley?
Bob Marley.
Bob Ross.
Oh, Bob Ross.
Come on, come on, don't do him like that.
So I'm not a big pine cone guy. I'm gonna go to the bad gift side. I'm gonna lock in right here.
All right, locked in right there. Mm-hmm. What's up, Spam? Good to see you again. Like the new name. Let's go with. We said.
What if it was a real pine cone? I'd like that better, because at least I could throw it outside. Yeah.
We got house decoration, gift card to the supermarket, And the last one, oh, my mind's escaping me.
Fake pine cone.
No, gag birthday card.
Oh, gag birthday card.
Let's see what we got.
Ooh. Yo! Okay. All right. You had to be very strategic to get me to the right side, but that was solid.
That's a 3-pointer.
Without me overshooting it. That is 3 points.
I saw someone say, too, in our chat, hey, how'd you guys get the wavelength board to stop clicking? Mine clicks like crazy.
Oh.
I assure you, when we got it out of the box, every time we spun or did the dial, it made a lot of clicking noises. I assure you, after streaming 3 hours a day, 5 times a week, it no longer makes those noises.
We simply shredded down the mechanic that causes it to tick. It's been sanded down through erosion. So if you sit for the entirety of stream and just do this as you're watching, I guarantee you it won't make any more noise. Yo, Vanabella Lee sent a finger heart. Thank you so much. All right, our next card's going to be Great Tattoo, Lame Tattoo.
Ooh.
It's gonna be a redemption round. What is that?
That's how we know. There's the old one.
Oh, yeah, this is our second board, by the way. Here's the first board.
I forgot it just freeze spins.
Ain't that something? Oh yeah, a little peek behind the curtain. I've seen, unfortunately, more than one comment saying, how does the target teleport to the other side? How does it do it? It's breaking my mind. The answer, if this can come apart, is that there's 2 of them.
Whoa!
I am sure most of you knew that, but nonetheless, I thought I'd show.
It's a neat trick.
Peek behind the curtain. There you go. All right, Great Tattoo, Lame Tattoo, redemption round. Mind blown. I know. I actually had no idea. Oh yeah, this is a custom card from Izzy, by the way.
Yo!
Submitted in our Discord. If you'd like to see your own custom cards submitted in our Discord, feel free to join. Link in bio. Let's see.
Got a lot of fun things going on in the Discord. We're in there a lot. If you want to talk to us, you come in and just chat and say hi. We're going to be in there. Just say hi back.
Get in focus.
That got much higher as I went along.
Alrighty. The card is going to be Great Tattoo, Lame Tattoo. Damn thing's not getting in focus. God damn it. Why is the... There we go. This blue 4 right here is what we're aiming for. This blue 4 right here is what we're aiming for. I need to give Corey a hint to get him to put the dial right onto this blue 4. Oh, my eyes keep on blocking it, that's why. All right, we're gonna put googly eyes on the board eventually. Closing it up, Corey, you may look.
Didn't you guys buy a set of googly eyes for that already?
Yeah, we did. We haven't put them on the board. All right, Boston has a great answer. They didn't say the full thing, so I'll say the full thing, okay? Bowser from Mario with some sunglasses peeking over the top like that. He's on a surfboard with a dual neck guitar shredding, music notes coming off. All right, and all that is in front of a big pot leaf. And then all of that is behind a big cross. And then across the top, it says, let's party. Wait, scratch that. It says, happy birthday, Rick.
Wait, no. Change it completely.
Change it completely. Oh, I know this tattoo. Yeah, this is from a very famous skit.
You know, I want to say immediately before stream, one of the first things you said to me today was, speaking of 9/11, I think I found the new best tattoo.
Oh, I did. All right. Let me describe this one real quick.
I don't think anyone had brought up 9/11 in this conversation, by the way. I think that was just him.
Oh, you. This is the next best. Let's see.
That's so stupid. What do you mean? That's so stupid, dude.
No. Just distract a little bit. Hold on. I'm
gonna read all of these other tattoos. Goku on a scooter. That would go sick as hell. Technoblade never dies. Get him on your body.
Technoblade tattoo was the other one that I was going to read.
Okay, all right. Technoblade tattoo. That's great. Technoblade never dies.
Chat, what do we think about this tattoo? I need to cover my eyes here. This is Snoopy following Woodstock as they're heading towards two tall Snoopy houses.
1 through 10. What are we thinking? Should we cop?
Goes hard. And the guitar has 12 strings. Yes. All right, so Technoblade, the tattoo.
And that one?
Yes.
All right, yeah, those are pretty sick, dude. Those are pretty sick. I don't think I don't think I can think of a better tattoo.
I can think of one better one. Isabel just said it. A red prawn.
I'm maxed out. I'm maxed out. Red prawn. Excuse me?
9 out of 11.
That's like almost who we are. That's so close. I'm locked in, man.
Great tattoo, lame tattoo. How'd we do? Very nice. The 4 was just barely visible. It was visible by a sliver, but that is in fact touching the 4.
Just a slight yoink.
What? Not a squirrel? Oh, squirrel tattoo would go hard too.
You know, I unless you have a surprise to tell me right now, I'm sure you're in the same boat where I don't have any tattoos. I have a phobia of needles, so I've avoided getting tattoos all my life. I have thought about it several times.
What are you gonna get if you do?
The Snoopy one.
Oh, the Snoopy one, of course.
That's gonna be my first ever tattoo. I'm gonna get a big back piece.
Austin says, I love when I see Mark sent me a post on Instagram and I open it to find Snoopy doing the deed. Well, Corey has updated the score to a 9.
9.
Not a 10,
No,
a 9.
no 10.
Why'd you do that if I said we scored a 4?
Because I can't do math.
On this game mode, a 4 is only worth 3 points. Why is that the case? Well, instead, the benefit is we take another card and we add it to the stack, extending the game, giving us more opportunities to score. We would have been at 4 cards remaining, but because it's 4, worth 3 points. We're instead at 5 cards remaining. Very nice.
Love it.
Always fun doing that card.
Love it.
Okay. Oh.
All right, what are we doing next?
You know, I'm not even selecting these by hand. I'm just going through the randomizer. But a second one from Izzy popped up.
Whoa.
Animal,
Back to back.
you could take in a fight. Animal, you could not take in a fight.
Give me the gorilla. We don't need 100, just me. I'll get the job done. I'll be the guy that takes on the gorilla. It's okay.
Yo, Liv Doug absolutely flexing the exclusive subscriber emotes over on TikTok. Holy moly. Got those from the sub goal the other day, which was super cool.
All right. Let's see what we got. Animal, you can take in a fight. Animal, you could not take in a fight. That is where the blue 4 is. Chat, give me some clues. I want 3 from either YouTube or TikTok chat to give to Mark. Ooh, see, oh man, chat's got some good ones coming in. Chat's got some good ones. All right. I'm gonna close up the board. Mark, you can look. First, I'm gonna give you turtle.
Turtle. Here's the thing.
Superfy.
I could take a turtle, but some turtles be snapping. You don't want to mess with snapping turtles, and also the turtle might be able to swim away and then outlive me.
Okay, all right. Cat.
Once again, like I could certainly take a cat on in a fight, but they are nimble and quick and might scratch me and run away.
Ooh, and the last one, quick round here. Final one, I'm gonna give you a geese.
A geese has never escaped my ire.
Whoa, man. Is that why I keep getting all those emails from the park?
Yeah, it's why my grip strength is so good. Be strangling geese.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it up a little bit. Geese are vicious. I think this is pretty darn far towards the animal you could take in a fight side. But, you know, all these animals have defensive mechanisms. I'm going to lock in right here. I'm only losing to a goose if I have a heart attack mid-fight.
You wouldn't, I mean, even then, I think you'd make it through it because you really wouldn't want the embarrassment of having died to a goose.
Yes.
And we can take it a fight. Animal, you could not take it a fight. Let's see what we got.
Oh, okay. All right, still on the target.
Still on the target.
I remember, Mark. All right, it's a 3. Very nice.
Who would win in a fight? 1 human or 100 geese?
Probably the geese, I'm gonna be honest.
I can take them.
Yeah, Lucy sent a heart me. Bunny May sent a heart me. Thank you all so much. All right, we're now at a score of 12 with 4 cards remaining. That was a good one. That was a good round.
I'm taking out the 1 gorilla by myself and the 100 geese by myself. When there's a will, there's a way, chat. This is my training arc. It starts now. Your geese knowledge is low? Geese are crazy? Oh, I assure you, my geese knowledge is quite high. That's how confident I am.
All right, our next card is going to be bad superpower, good superpower.
I love this card.
There's always a little bit of a debate with this one. I only put things on the bad superpower side if they're detrimental. You might disagree. 100 geese versus 1 gorilla.
100 gorilla versus Corey. Now that's an actual fight. Me versus 100 gorilla. Now that's a fight.
I'll take the left half, you take the right half. Yo, Vanabella Lee sent a heart me, and Teddo sent a club cheers. Thank you so much.
Now see, this board determines what superpowers I'm getting against these 100 gorillas.
Okay.
That's how this works.
Your answer for this card is the superpower Corey's using to take on 100 gorillas. Aaron Nicole sent a heart me. Thank you so much, Aaron Nicole. Okay. All right, we got some interesting ones coming in. We got some interesting ones. I think I like these. I'm setting down the board. I'm closing it up. Corey, you may look. Right. Annabella Lee sent a team bracelet. Holy moly. First one I was seeing, invisibility.
Invisibility. Oh.
Sarah Clayton and Hayden is tired both said invisibility.
This is a good superpower. They'll never see me coming. I can just stealth kill each one of them.
Liv Doug says flying only to work.
Okay. Well, that would say, you know, work is one of the most common places you go to in your life, so I would save you a lot of time and money and gas. So that's pretty nice. That's a good superpower, I think. You know, it's not like you can only fly like the Vatican or something like that. Some place you probably don't really go that often in your life.
This isn't going to be my final hint, but I do appreciate AIM saying, whatever that lawyer guy's power is. Being blind.
Are you talking about Daredevil?
I'm assuming. I don't know. And the actual fun one I'll give you. From Scramble Meg, transforming into a goose. Go Gadget Goose.
Okay, so that's again, I could take 100 of those type of people. If 100 people shapeshifted into a goose, it evens the odds. All right, I have a chance now. But the one thing I will give this as to why I think this is a good superpower, and it's gonna keep me kind of in this area, is because geese can fly. All right, and they got razor sharp beaks. That's some serious fighting potential. Also, that goes crazy as like a superhero, right? Captain Canada turns into a goose.
But kind of like the whole immortality snail thing where it's always coming to get you. You know that at all times I am coming to get you.
Dude, this day I turn into Goose Man, you will stop at nothing to take me out.
Yes.
He's too powerful. All right, yeah, I'm good about there.
Locked in right there. Bad superpower, good superpower. Board Ghost Chat Ag is down again. Let's see what we got.
Yay!
Okay, very nice. That is a 3. Holy, we pretty much just had 4s and 3s so far.
Look at us go.
What a good start.
We're so talented, man.
We are. Who would have thought?
Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze.
Goes in tight.
I'm better. Allergies be crazy.
Hyperhidrosis is my superpower. It slaps. What does that mean?
Is that the ability to control water?
When is it when it has to be hydrokinesis?
Is that the ability to be super water?
Turn into water.
Turn into water? It's like that one guy from Sky High.
3 cards remaining. We got a score of 15 so far.
Thanks, chat.
Very good.
I know if nobody's got me when I sneeze, chat's got me.
Oh, sorry. Bless you. Alrighty.
It's the ability to drink water.
Oh shit, that's pretty good.
I struggle with that one.
Well, speaking of bless you, your card's gonna be religious sacrilegious. I'm setting the dial for this one.
Okay. Alright. Corey still woke something in me by bringing up Sky High. Dude, fucking love that movie. That's a good one. No, it's not. It's being uncontrollably sweaty. Oh, I don't struggle with that one. All right, religious to sacrilegious. That is where the blue 4 is. Chat, give me some clues. Hyperhidrosis is also called clammy hands. I'm going to close up the board. Mark, you can look. I like this one the most so far. Church wedding.
Church wedding? I'd say it's pretty religious. This isn't like, Sunday sermon, Christmas Eve ceremony, whatever. It's just a wedding. So you're not there for religious purposes, but you have a religious backdrop to it. I think that's a good chunk to the religious side.
Let's go with Abby, this is an interesting one. I don't. Do I say it? I don't know. I'm thinking. I'll go with Altar Boy.
Altar Boy. That'll move me a little teeny tiny bit more towards the religious side, but honestly not that much.
All right.
They're still figuring things out.
All right.
Yeah, Lisa Star sent to heart me. Thank you so much, Lisa Star.
I don't know. I'm not confident that this one is going to put you where I need. I don't think you're going to have the same logic as me, so I'm going to save it as an honorable mention.
Okay.
So instead, I'm going to say saying grace.
Pretty happy with my placement here. These are not extremely religious things by any mean. It's not, holy war. It's just saying grace. It's adding casually a little bit of religion. Do I take it up at all just because of how casual it is? No, I think I'm gonna lock in right here. Lisa Star sent the popular vote. Thank you so much.
I think that some honorable mentions.
Okay.
Where Jesus on a bad day.
When he's cranky.
Jesus on a bad day. There are some people saying some non-Christian ones, but I just didn't know enough to know whether or not it's a good placement. So unfortunately I couldn't say those. And then the final one, which is the one that I fought with. I think this is a perfect placement if you have the same line of thinking as I do, which is the Pope dying on Easter.
I wouldn't know where to put that.
Okay.
That would make
All
me
right.
confused.
All right. Religious and sacrilegious. Let's see what we got. Bang!
Oh, okay. All right.
Point
Very
still.
nice.
Point still.
I'm surprised. I thought I put it too far to the religious side. I did not put it enough. That is a 2. Solid 2. Speaking of 2, we're down to 2 cards remaining.
Whoa.
In this first round of Wavelength.
Coincidence?
Very nice.
No, it's all pre-recorded.
Rhett and Link in another universe. Actually, where they're stunt doubles.
No, we're Rhett and Link in this universe. All right, start talking better about yourself.
Okay, we're committing identity fraud in this universe. Dr. Cillier showing off the crying cat temporary emote that we unlocked from the subwave. Very cool. Alrighty, 2 cards remaining. Here's a fun one. I always loved this card. Hard to steal, easy to steal.
Oh, anything when I'm around is easy to steal. I don't care if it's not bolted down.
Yo, Patriot Angel sent 2 roses. Thank you so much, Patriot Angel. Alrighty, this 4 right here is what we were aiming for. This 4 is the target. The card is hard to steal, easy to steal. Ooh, okay.
Anything that's not nailed down. I'm taking it all!
Okay, alright. We got some good ones coming in. Setting the board down, closing it up. Corey, you may look.
All right.
First one I saw that I really liked was from Purple Page Prints, gas station snacks.
Okay, that's the classic example of shoplifting. That is like, when you think of shoplifting, that is the one that comes to mind. That is the one that is portrayed in movies. That is the one you think of. That is like, you're stealing it, they're not gonna care. You take a bag of Lay's, they go, whatever, business expense. Write that one off, all right? So that's easy to steal.
Mint says they call him Jimmy Steele.
They call him Jimmy Steele.
Another one that I like from Luke, Shot Glass.
Shot glass? All right, shot glass, I'm gonna tick it up a little bit, because in order to find the shot glass to steal, you're probably in a fancier place, a place that cares a little bit more. That being said, it's tiny and concealable, and I can conceal it within myself. Just put it in my mouth and walk out the door. They'll never know the difference. So I'm gonna tick it up a little bit from that.
And final one, I'll give you any Kia from Rose of Veins.
Okay, well, I think that a little bit more for any Kia. The Kia boys are out in droves stealing the Kias, and if they don't steal the Kias, they probably will just implode anyway and not be able to be stolen. Lock it in.
An entire shot glass. Yeah, you know,
In my mouth.
This might be a little bit difficult to get out of there. Easy steal, hard to steal. How do we do? Okay, all right. We're still on the target. I expected the Kias to tick you up, not down.
Really?
Yes.
That's like their most notable thing is how easy they are to steal.
I know, but it's a car.
But did you not see the news stories?
I understand they're stolen a lot. That doesn't mean that you could walk up blindly and steal one now and get away with it.
You can.
That's the point.
That's the reason why they're getting stolen. It's because they literally just go in. It's like like they could be hacked and just unlock the door. And
Do you
With the USB cable.
Yeah.
do you have that cable?
Yes, everyone does.
It's the cable you charge your phone with.
Okay. I mean, still, it's in a parking lot, it's presumably in a public area. There's things stopping you from stealing an entire car.
If I
even
see
if
a
you
guy
just get into it.
walk up to a car and unlock it immediately, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, he's stealing that Kia. I'm gonna be like, that's the owner.
What if it's your car?
Well then,
You don't fuck with the Kia boys.
if it's my car, they earned it, man. Let them have it. I shouldn't have been driving a Kia.
Aim says, I agree, Mark. Mitch says, Mark, they are so easy to steal. All right. All right, that is 3 points.
They can have my car. Right? It's my bad. My bad. Shouldn't have been driving a Kia.
We are now at a score of 20 with 1 card remaining. Let's see. Our next card. I always love this one. Corey always hates this one. Book was better, movie was better.
I don't read.
Who doesn't love this card?
I can't read, Mark.
Yo, Annie Follin sent a Tiny Diny. Vanabella Lee sent a Team Bracelet. Thank you so much.
Oh, by the way, I should specify everything I said was alleged.
Okay. That's Drasilia
In
says,
Minecraft.
I got 12 in my driveway right now.
I'm not even selling them for a profit, man. That's just pure love of the game.
Just met y'all through this live. So fun, not gonna lie. Appreciate that, Em.
Hey, welcome in.
Yeah, if you're new here and you're enjoying the content, having fun with it, feel free to give us a follow. It really does help out, and you'll see more of our content. And you get to play Codenames later. Ooh, that'll be fun. All right, book was better, movie was better. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. This is the target. Give me your best clues to get Corey to put the red dial right onto that blue 4. Book was better, movie was better. Setting down the board, closing it up. Corey, you may look. Yo, Jenna sent a heart me. Thank you so much. Book was better, movie was better. Close your eyes real quick.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right, you may look. Let's see. Book was better, movie was better. These are interesting. I don't know how to interpret the. I disagree with the majority of these.
Come on, man. Gotta help me. I'm not a reader. I don't know how.
I took 2 turns in a row, didn't I? Let's see. I'm gonna say Fight Club.
Fight Club?
What a shock, Mark. Yeah, hard to steal, easy to steal. Corey's turn.
No, that's fine. I'm glad I'm not the one giving the clues for this for one. You said Fight Club?
Yes. I'm also gonna say Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay, well these are like very notable movies. Like the Fight Club is like a beloved movie. I've never read the book Fight Club.
Well, speaking of the final one, Shawshank Redemption.
These are all beloved movies. These are all like some of the most notable movies of all movied, right?
Yes.
So it's got to be on the movie. I've never read any of these books, Mark. I don't read. Why would you pick these? I don't read, Mark. You know this about me. Oh man. So it's got to be on the movie was better side, right? Mm-hmm. Right. Fight Club was good, right?
Yeah.
So maybe my only logic is right. These movies were so good because the books were also so good. So thus, it's only slightly on the movie was better side, right? You didn't say something like Polar Express, which I think is a garbage book but a phenomenal movie. Mm-hmm. You just said good movies. So I think with that logic, it is slightly movie was better. Lock it in.
All right, then we're Fight Club, Shawshank Redemption, and crap, where's the other one I gave you? Fight Club, Shawshank, Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf. Let's see it.
Ooh.
Yeah. They were very notable movies, like you said.
Yeah.
Super notable movies.
Yeah. That's me. That's on me. That's on me.
Now that being said,
God,
I saw somebody.
On me.
I saw somebody say like, Fight Club the book was so good. Why'd you give that hint? I know Fight Club the book was good. I have Fight Club the book. It's in my bedroom upstairs. But with that being said, I knew Corey didn't know that.
Well, I knew these movies were books. Like, I knew all 3 of them were books, and from what I had heard, the books were good too. So that my logic was to even them out, right? That because they're notable movies and notable books, because I've heard them more about movies, just slightly on the movie side.
Okay, we are now out of cards, meaning we're about to go to round 2 with the score to beat being 20. But before we start the new round, setting the score back to 0, I'm going to pull out the official How to Play Wavelength rulebook and flip to the back, where it has a chart that tells us how we did based off this score. We managed to get a 20 in our first round of Wavelength, meaning the message we get from the creators of Wavelength themselves is, you're on the same ... Wavelength! Woo! It's the name of the game!
Holy,
Wow!
It's like the game we're playing.
It's like the game we're playing. They said the title. Holy.
We should do that more often.
Only Men Think Fight Club is a great film, and it tells you all you need to know. I don't know. The filmmaking was good. The book was also very good. I like the book and the film.
I think on that point specifically, right, you can like Fight Club. I think, and I've said this before on stream, if somebody comes up to you and says Fight Club is their favorite movie, that's the red flag. That's the you gotta get out of there moment.
Yeah.
Right? You can like Fight Club the movie, that's fine. It's when it's your favorite movie,
It's not
that's
like,
the red flag.
I don't want to be like Tyler Durden or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I think they were a bad person, but I like the filmmaking.
No,
of it.
what you ask, the real question you ask is if they like Fight Club, you say who is the villain of the film? And if they don't say the main character, then you've lost them.
The Banks were the villain. All right, 7 new cards, starting from the top. Travel for business, travel for pleasure. What are the first 2 rules of Fight Club?
Fight.
The villain was Johnny Fight. I remember now.
Yeah. Okay. Travel for business, travel for pleasure. That is a invisible before. Let's spin that one more time. All right. Travel for business, travel for pleasure. That is where the blue 4 is.
If I'm remembering correctly, the actual first 2 rules, it was the first one's obviously don't talk about Fight Club, and the second one is you have to make out with your opponent after the fight.
That's true.
That's true.
That was the version
That's
I was
true.
watching it.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. You got that one. All right. People are looking at the board. They're getting their hints in. Ooh, I'm gonna close it up. Mark, you can look. I am going to say. I'm gonna say Tokyo.
Tokyo? Okay, that's an interesting one. I've said before, New York is my dead center answer. Absolute dead center. Tokyo is also a business capital of the world. You do a lot of business in Tokyo. But if I were to go to Tokyo, and anyone I know is going to Tokyo, it's going to be for vacation, for pleasure. So, big business city, but I'm taking it a little bit towards for pleasure.
All right. Next one we say, Country Mode Art YouTube chat says Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Well,
LA, baby, City of Angels.
That's a tricky one because there's no pleasure in that city. That's a barren wasteland.
You know, for somebody who's in filmmaking, you really hate LA a lot.
I hate LA so much.
No good, very bad place.
Tis a silly place. That being said, I think most people get conned by the propaganda to thinking there's anything besides misery in that city, and they're going there for pleasure.
Okay. And the last one I'm going to say is... Oh, God. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of really good ones that are being said in chat, but I know you, and I don't think you're going to place them correctly.
LA over NYC is foul. Oh, over the hint. Okay, I thought you were talking about my preference. I'm like, I obviously prefer New York over LA.
Yeah, we're also East Coast, so we're kind of a little bit biased. I'm going to go with Atlanta for the last one.
Atlanta,
Georgia.
That's taking me back. That's taking me back a little bit. If I'm going to Georgia, it's for business.
For business.
Lots of film work over in Georgia. It's like Hollywood Part 2.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna lock in right here. I still think these are a little bit to the pleasure side, but I think it's a very middling answer, so I'm locked in.
Honorable mention, Vegas, baby. And let's see what we got. Ooh, man.
all right. Not bad, not bad. That is a 3. That is touching the 3.
See,
Holy.
a lot of people wanted me to say New York. I knew for you specifically, you thought New York was very middling.
New York's dead center for me every time.
And I think that's pretty fair. I think a lot of business happens in New York.
Yo, Tay sent 11 GG. Sorry I was a little bit late reading that one. Thank you so much, Tay. And Big Titty Lover and Haver sent a rose. Thank you so much.
Godspeed. London was also another honorable mention I saw, but I feel like
Travel for horror.
again, it's the LA situation.
Yeah. Why does that one keep coming up? Okay. Oh, here's a fun custom card for us. Since I took 2 turns in a row, do you want to take 2 in a row?
Sure, let's even out the scales.
Belongs in a school, belongs in a prison, from Mary. This is an interesting one. This is a thinker.
I shouldn't have said yes, I'm stressed now. I'm stressed.
This is a thinker. Oh, somebody asked what the numbers were as well. I'll explain.
Ooh.
These numbers are the scores that we're aiming for. You want to be here. That's the max score. This number is the scores we've accumulated. We're going through 5 cards now. So this is how many cards we have left. We want to get that score as high as possible.
Man.
Okay. Closing up my eyes, you can spin out the board.
All right. Belongs in a school, belongs in a prison. Sorry. Let's see where the board is. Belongs in a school, belongs in a prison. That right there is where the blue 4 is. The category before was go to travel for business, travel for pleasure. Now we have belongs in a school, belongs in a prison. Let's see what chat's got. This is an interesting one. I'm very curious to see what chat's going to say. I am going to close up the board. Mark, you can look. You can look. I am going to say, teachers.
Teacher belongs in a school. But they do have some classes in prisons. That is a thing. They have classes there, and also some teachers belong in prison. So that caused me to take it up a little bit.
Pencil.
Pencil. Okay. Once again, I do believe they have pencils in prison, but they definitely belong in school. I'll take it up a little bit more.
And last but not least, let's go with scissors.
Scissors, okay. All right, that's taking me back down. This isn't maxed out, because the maxed out answer is going to be like students, right? Or, I don't know, playgrounds. So, I don't know, they could try playgrounds in prison. That'd be fun. It's going to take me up a little bit, but I think it's pretty darn close to maxed out. You do not want scissors in prison.
True.
I'm sure they exist, but you don't want them there. I'm gonna lock in right here.
You locked in right there? You're good?
Yes.
All right. Let's see what we got. Belongs in a school, belongs in a prison.
Oh, really?
So I think there are scissors in prison. Normally it's safety scissors though, stuff that you can't really like hurt someone with. Teachers, you had the teacher logic spot on. You nailed it. And pencils too. I mean, they exist in prisons, right? But the reason why it's that far on the side but ticked up a little bit, dangerous things that you want to be careful how you give them to prisoners. But there are people, you do need to give them some of those things that do their job in prison.
You could have said cell phones. That would have been a good placement for your. It doesn't really belong in either. But
You know what my hot take is? You know what my hot take? TikTok can sue me. Cell phones, not in school. Only in prisons, not in school. Don't belong?
Okay.
Don't belong?
All right. Well, yeah, that's an interesting take.
Sue me!
Cancel me for
Hey, cancel me, I guess.
that is 2 points, meaning the score is now 5. We have 4 cards remaining.
Why did I just erase?
Very nice, very nice. Our next card is going to be
It's a 5.
useful in a fight, useless in a fight.
Scissors.
A little while since we've done this one. From XXH_KXX.
You know, last time we did this one, and the previous times we did this one, anytime it ends on the useless in a fight side, chat always says me.
And Corey,
Especially when it's maxed out, they spam it.
Corey's very useful in a fight. You don't have to outrun your adversary. You just have to outrun Corey.
That's so fucked up, man. You're not wrong, but that's fucked up. You're lucky I need you.
Oh, Annie Folin sent a little crown. Thank you so much, Annie. Alrighty, let's see how we're doing. Useful in a fight, useless in a fight. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for.
They better not be Saikori right now.
They're not. They're not.
Okay, alright, good. I can sleep easy tonight. In the chatter's defense, though, I would leave you for dead the second a fight starts, so...
Alright, closing it up.
Some merit to that.
Corey, you may look.
Yippee!
Let's see. Alright, first one from Jessica Barker. Brass knuckles.
That's pretty good. Yep, you want those. It's a weapon.
From Ari. 3 other people.
Yeah, that's great. It's a numbers game. You definitely want 3 other people in your fight.
And the first one I saw from Tegan. Perry the Platypus.
He's undefeated. I want that guy in my corner. I'm fucking undefeated champion of the people, Perry the Platypus. Oh my god, yes. Now, that being said, I can't get too excited. You didn't say, like, a gun. You know, the instant win button. So I'm gonna tick this up some here. You know, as much as I think Perry the Platypus is undefeated, he also hasn't gone up against a gun. So, you know.
And he could be in platypus form. You know.
It's true. They might not have the hat on. Well, yeah, he might not have the hat on. You said Perry the Platypus, not Agent P. So that means,
see what we did there?
Yeah. All right.
The Guninator 5000.
Perry the Platypus.
So the answers are Brass Knuckle, 3 other people,
Yep.
and Perry the Platypus.
I think this is pretty far unuseful on the fight side. Again, you didn't say gun. And again, Perry the Platypus may be undefeated, but he hasn't gone up against the Guninator 9000 yet. So I'm about right there.
Locked in, useful in a fight, useless in a fight. Let's see it. Ooh,
is it a
okay,
4?
and that is a 3.
Oh.
And 3 takes down a little bit further. I saw a ship post recently, which I really appreciate. It's one of those like things where they voice over like the cartoons and their own like things. It was Phineas and Ferb, and they do a cutaway to Agent P at the end, and it's the old guy, whatever his name is, and he's going, Agent P, this is my fault, but when I said to take out the cartel, I did not mean every cartel on the South American continent. How are we gonna make money now?
Agent Monogram, no, Agent Monogram.
And Monogram, thank you.
Perry the Platypus, where were you during Operation Desert Storm?
All right, our next card is going to be Bad Habit, Good Habit. We are down to 3 cards remaining. Got to make them count if we want to beat the score of 20. We're only at 8 right now. Which game is this? It's called Wavelength. It's a tutorial video pinned on our channel if you want to learn how to play.
Hey.
Or I assure you it's very easy to learn by watching.
It's pretty simple. Go pick it up. I believe in you. Corey looks like Carl from Phineas and Ferb. I'll take that. I don't think so, but I'll take it.
I completely disagree.
I completely disagree, but I'll tell you, Carl was dope as fuck.
Wasn't Carl a curly-haired ginger?
They really just saw the glasses and went locked in on that facial feature. All right, bad habit, good habit. Let's see what we got. That is an invisible force situation. Let me respin that. There we go. That's much better. Bad habit, good habit. That is where the blue 4 is. Right there, chat. Give me some clues. Give me some clues. Give me, oh man, some great ones coming in. I'm going to close up the board. Mark, you can look. I'm gonna go with drinking water. Yeah!
Good habit, but chat makes fun of me when I glug my little water cup too loud.
Okay, well maybe if you didn't force it down your esophagus as hard as physically possible every time you drink, they wouldn't do that, all right? Next up we say, going to the gym.
Good habit, yeah, solid habit. Maybe it's maxed out.
And last but not least, good personal hygiene.
You know what? Screw it. Maxed out good habit. I can't even make a little quip about that one.
All right.
Yeah, Elena sent to heart me. Thank you so much.
Let's go.
Let's see a bad habit, good habit. How do we do? Yo, okay.
Hey.
Very nice. Is that a 4 or do I have to take... Oh, are you kidding me? Did I have to take it up a little bit?
Take it up one little bit.
Did I have to leave a millimeter for Tarantino here?
No.
What the hell?
No, we didn't say feet for Darantino, dude.
I think that's a 3. To Kelsey Weasel says it's touching the 4. Pull. Mint says I think it's touching the 4. Okay, all right. Look, if we think this is touching the 4, I'm comfortable to roll it a 4.
I'm seeing some 3s. I'm seeing a lot of 4s.
I'm seeing a lot of 4s. All right, we'll roll this one as a 4. Very nice. Well, Corey is not about to add 4 points to the scoreboard. He's about to add 3. Why is he doing that if I just said it's supposed to be a 4? What's the deal? Well, in this game mode, a 4 is only worth 3 points. Why is that the case? Well, instead, the benefit is we take another card and we add it to the stack, extending the game, giving us more opportunities to score. We would have only been at 2 cards remaining, but because it's 4 worth 3 points, we are instead at 3 cards remaining.
Wow.
Very nice. Very nice. Let's see. I'll get a new card generated for y'all.
That works.
Let's see. It's a decent one.
This speech gives me more HP. Refilling the hit points.
Let's do a controversial one. Bad candy, good candy.
Ooh, I'm placing dial for this?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
baby.
And before we get shadow banned from the outrage that ensues from people giving their opinions on this card, if you guys have been having fun playing along, enjoying the content, please do consider giving us a follow. It really does help out the channel, and it's the only way to see more of our content. It's the only way to know when we're live. We're typically live every weekday around 6.
Except for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, tomorrow we'll be live at noon Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. London time. Bad candy, good candy. I'm too British for this card, I fear. Mitch says I'm following already. Well, thank you for your continued support, Mitch, and to everyone else who is already following. Bad candy, good candy. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. This is gonna be a dangerous damn placement. Bad candy, good
I'm opinionated,
candy.
Mark. I'm opinionated.
Not American enough for this one. Okay. All
Hey,
right,
I've had some
I'm seeing
non-US candies.
some that in my mind are bangers. I'm closing it up. Corey, you may look. Let me recenter this dial here.
Clue bangers, you mean? Or are you just cheating?
I'm cheating.
No, Mark!
Hammers Rolling says Starburst.
One of my favorite candies of all time. I love Starburst! Holy shit, I love Starburst so much.
Seal Eyes says Payday. Payday bars.
Payday? Mm-hmm. Those are the ones with caramel in it, right?
Yes, it's caramel, nuts. It's like 5 different things.
Unpopular opinion? I hate caramel. Disgusts me. Gross.
What is this game? It's called Wavelength.
So I'm gonna tick it up a little bit. Disgust me, awful. That being said, I do know people like paydays quite a bit.
And final one I will give you is going to be, God, this is, people are gonna kill me for this one. I am going to say Heath Bar. Heath bars.
Heath bar. My dad loved Heath bars a shit ton. Okay, I never had it. Heath bars have like toffee, caramel, and stuff. I think it is pretty popular. Again, I don't know. I'm not a fan of them. I don't like them. But you've given me 2 things notably I don't like and 1 thing I love. Maybe you just didn't know how much I love Starburst. How much I will die on that hill, alright? So I will take it quite a bit down into the good candy side. I am not a fan of caramel in any way, shape, or form. So I'm going to tick it down to the good candy side. But because you said Starburst, my pride will not let me tick it down any further. Lock it in.
Locked in. Something weird has happened. Well, stream glitches sometimes. There's a fault on our end. Bad candy, good candy. Let's see how we did. Like I said, controversial one. Ooh.
Oh, my heart.
That is.
I think it's a 2.
Yeah, I'll roll that as touching.
We take it.
If I have to turn it this much to see the white coming out, I think I can roll that as touching the 2. We'll be a little bit generous tonight. Very nice. That is a 2.
Woo.
Oh, there's a lot of back and forth on this one.
How did you say Starburst?
If this is an AI stream and that's why it's glitched, yes, we
Yeah,
took
you got us.
the Duolingo approach. Yo, Kayla sent a heart me. Thank you so much, Kayla.
Which, can I just say for a second? Chat mocked me when I said how much I hated that bird.
I will say, we are getting a lot of no's right now. We're getting a lot of no's.
Okay, all right.
I think we're getting enough no's. I'll be fair. I will roll that as a miss. So you can set the score back to 11.
Hey, we did the 4 last time, so this is only fair.
Yeah,
This is only fair.
It evens out. It evens out. We'll do we'll do popular demands. All right, we are down to 1 card remaining in this round. 1 card left. We need to make it count.
Everyone outside USA says Hershey tastes like puke. Well, as somebody who's in the USA, that's because they're objectively correct.
Whoa.
No, like that's not a thing. That's not like a diss on Hershey's. It's the way the chocolate was designed uses similar acids that can be found in a human stomach in order to keep the milk chocolate shelf stable.
Card's gonna be secret.
That's how they did it.
Public knowledge.
It's not literally puke, but it has some of the, that's why it kind of gives that taste.
U.S. chocolate is so bad. Hershey's not my favorite, but I like it still.
Listen, there's a reason why they're number 1. Not for me. Not for me.
You know what my favorite chocolate I had in Europe is? It wasn't chocolate, it was like an addition to chocolate.
What's that?
It was chocolate surrounding, I think it's pronounced marzipan.
Ooh.
Which is like an almondy kind of paste. It was amazing, and there's not really marzipan in America at all.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't know what marzipan is. I'm going to be quite honest.
Yeah, because it's not over here. I might be pronouncing it wrong. It might be Marziplatz or something like that, but I think it was marzipan.
Board Ghost, are you able to like show the screen for me for 1 second? Thank you. Secret public knowledge. That right there is where the blue 4 is. I am going to give chat 1 more second. I got my first hint. I'm going to close up the board. Mark, you can look. Ooh. First clue I want to give you. Mom's maiden name.
Mom's maiden name?
And while you're at it, can I have your street address and the first name of your first pet?
It is marzipan. Great. And yeah, we don't have it over here. You pronounced it right, Mark. That's awesome. And if you guys have it where you live, consider yourself so lucky. It's my favorite thing ever. Mother's maiden name, that is secret. I'm not giving that out to people, but that being said, they could probably find it out pretty easy. It's a little bit to the secret side.
All right. Then I am gonna go with... Someone's weight.
Someone's weight? Once again, certainly not public knowledge. I think it's a little bit to the secret side. Maybe a teeny tiny bit further to the secret side, but, you know, you probably, like... They're those circus people, guess your weight within 10 pounds. And as long as they're set to roam on the streets, the rain bolts of weight, you know, you're never safe.
The rain bolts of the weight competition. All right, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You're at Planet Fitness and you see one of those carnival guys walk in.
That's what Planet Fitness should start doing, to go with their lunk alarm. They should start hiring those people at the door. Really keep it in.
And so far, mother's maiden name and weight. Somebody's weight.
And let's go, last but not least, the final clue for this round is a bad middle name.
A bad middle name? Okay, I'll put it a little bit further down towards secret, because if you have a bad middle name, you don't tell anyone what it is. And the only way they're going to find out is if you tell them. It is very uncommon to just randomly find out someone's middle name. So I think none of these are like crazy secrets. In fact, you could find most of these by, I don't know, going through someone's mail. Not that you should do that. But I'm going to lock in right here.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Bad maiden name, or excuse me, mother's maiden name, bad middle name, and then your weight. See what we got.
Oh. Yo! Let's go!
Bam! Perfect, dead on.
That is a 4, unquestionable, no debate this time around. That is a 4. Just in time, too, because this was our last card.
Ooh.
Well, Corey is updating the score now, but he's not adding 4 points, he's adding 3 points. Why is he doing that? I just said it was a 4. Well, in this game mode, a 4 is worth 3 points, because instead, the benefit is to take another card, we add it to the stack, and it extends the game, giving us more opportunities to score. We would have been at 0 cards remaining. None. Game over. But because this 4 worth 3 points, we got 1 card left. Let's make it count. Yo, K8 sent a rose. Big titty lover and haver sent a rose. K8 sent 2 more roses. Elena sent a dolphin and 5 finger hearts. Holy, thank you so much.
Why Corey write the 14 like an NPC? Because we are AI generated and pre-recorded. That's why.
Yes.
I am an NPC. Dialogue.
This one will be good for you. Bad for me picking out the clues, but good for you. Underrated game, overrated game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hi from Portugal. Hello, Anna. Good to see you.
Double Portugal. Listen, you thought I was opinionated on the candy? Oh, baby.
This is pre-recorded, says Victoria. Yeah, Victoria, we're really good at guessing what people are going to say ahead of time.
We've heard we've gotten nailed down to the exact second we see a chatter message come in.
Hello from Japan. Ooh, hello. We don't get many people from Japan. Hello, hi there. Hair looking great, Corey.
Hey, thank you.
Great, looking nice.
Thank you, thank you.
Underrated game, overrated game. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. This blue 4 is the target. We need to give Corey a hint to put the red dial right onto this blue 4. Holy moly. All right, underrated game, overrated game. Okay, we got some good ones coming in. We got some good ones coming in. Hello from Lithuania. Hello, wow, we got people from all over tonight.
Yo!
Corey, you may look.
I'm not a worldly person, unless when I say I am. Lithuania I don't know much about, other than I really like saying the name of the country. It's a very fun one to say.
Your first hint, I think the first person who said it was touched by the tism. Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Actually, CLI said COD first, so they were the first one to say it.
It's overrated. It's like the overrated one. If I say overrated game, you're gonna say Call of Duty. You know, at least when we grew up, that was the case. Maybe not so much now.
Okay. Here is an interesting one from Chill Pup. Pong. Pong.
I see the line. I see the logic.
And Dr. Acelia going further says hoop and stick.
Dude, me and all the boys back in the day, we used to fuck heavy with hoop and stick, all right? We played hoop and stick all the time. But then too many sweats came, we had to give it up, all right?
So I had to give up.
They started making custom hoops and custom sticks. Couldn't get with it. Man, those are all way too overrated. Pong. Oh, it was like one of the first games ever. Whoop-de-fucking-do. You bounce a little ball back and forth the screen. Nobody really cares. Right? That's way too overrated. But it was the first actual game, so I got to give a little respect for it. COD, again. COD super rated, overrated. It always has been. It's been the classic answer to that question.
Hoop and stick is insane.
And hoop and stick again. Hoop and stick is one of the first games ever. So you got to give it some respect. But it's it's just a hoop and a stick. There's not much going on.
Professor Oak, I saw yours just too late. They said pickleball. That would have been a great one.
Oh my god, that would have maxed me out for sure.
Yep. Let's see how we did. Underrated game, overrated game. It was absolutely maxed out.
That's fair.
Guys, a 2. I was giving you games that have been talked about since the beginning of time. Of course, they're overrated in that scale.
Yeah, but you gotta put a little respect on them because they were the first.
That's fair.
There wasn't any comparisons to make with them. Before I was hitting the old hoop and stick, people didn't know what to do.
That is fair. Chill Pup sent 33 roses. Thank you so much. Meows sent to heart me. Thank you.
2 though.
Yes, that is a 2, meaning our final score for this round of Wavelength. Do not worry, we will be doing another one after this. But our final score for this round is going to be 16, which means it is time for me to pull out the official How to Play Wavelength rulebook to see how we did. There's a chart in the back that tells us the message we get based off the score. We scored a 16. It did not beat our previous round of 20, but 16 is still very good. The message we get from the creators of Wavelength themselves is, you won!
Yeah, we did it. We did not lose.
We got the you won message. Very nice.
You thought we might have, but we didn't. We actually won.
Solid. Chill Pup sent to heart me. Thank you so much. And we are going to go on to our next game with a new score to beat, being 16.
Bang, 16.
7 new cards. 7 new cards, 7 more opportunities to score, get points. Start real simple. I won, says Kayla. Yes, you won.
You won.
Whoever's viewing right now.
We're all together. Hold hands together. We all did it, guys. All of us together.
Card's gonna be bad to good.
Bad to good.
Yes.
Very generic.
Yes. And see, I'm going to get this set up real quick. It's your turn to spin the board.
All right. Hello from Canada. What's up, Canada? How's it going? Hello from Mars. Yo, how you breathing out there?
From Mars. Yo.
There's no oxygen up there, man. How you doing it? How you breathing? What? Hello from your walls.
Ah!
Right.
That's scary.
Hello from Tuvalu. Dude, we're coming for him. We're coming for you, Tuvalu chatter.
Let's see. Okay, I'm not looking. I can't see the board right now. I assure you.
Look away, look away.
Hold on. Need to.
Hello from the other side. Adele, is that you? Holy.
Hello from the microwave. Okay, that's pretty cool.
That
That's
blue 4
pretty
is not
cool.
visible. That blue 4 is not visible. Hold on, let me spin it again. What the hell? From my shirt pocket, dude. What do you to get out of there, man? All right. Bad to good. That is where the blue 4 is. I had to respin it. I couldn't see the blue 4 on that board, so apologies to everybody for leaving you hanging for so long there. Bad to good. That's where we're at. Let's see what we got. I'm going to close. I'm going to give it one more second. And I'm going to close the board. You can look.
Borgo's dying back there.
Borgos is dying.
Killing me over here.
Golly. Also, real quick, I'm just going to do a quick read. As I mentioned the other day, we are trying to fill out the gift gallery with people sending gifts because TikTok really punishes our stream if we don't focus on the gift gallery stuff. So I set up a goal for hearts, which we need 2 of them for the gift gallery. So just so you know, I set up that goal. You might see it pop up on your screen for like
Completionist run?
Completionist run.
Whoa.
Unfortunately, TikTok really hates if we don't focus on it. But
I was a health food.
health food, that
one,
is
yeah.
good. Jesus Christ, Big Titty Lover and Haver sent 3 hearts immediately, achieving the gift gallery section of the goal. Thank you so much. Sarah Clayton sent a rose. Ames sent a heart. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, guys, for helping us get these. Sorry, you said...
Health food.
Health food.
Health food.
Good. Overhyped. Overhyped. Lots of propaganda.
Homework.
Homework. Good. Overhyped. Less propaganda.
All right. All right.
Chill Pop sent 2 roses as well. Thank you so much.
And last but not least, I'm going to say... for our last hint, oh baby.
Holy shit, Elena sent a heart as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. And CLI sent a let them cook.
This is an interesting one, but I like it. Okay, it says Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. Hear me out on this.
Okay.
Good when our players can meet. Yeah, I think these are pretty darn good. I think these are pretty darn good. It's not gonna be maxed out. I don't even know what I would put for maxed out, but not those things for sure.
You wouldn't max out Dungeons and Dragons, dude?
Hell no.
That's fair.
Jillian sent 7 Rosa. Thank you, Jillian.
Oh, Hoop and Stick is maxed out.
Hoop and Stick.
Hoop and
maxed
Stick,
out
number
good.
1 good for you answer.
The OG, like the LeBron James of Hoop and Stick.
All right.
Louisa sent a hearts as well. Thank you so much, Louisa.
D&D, health food, homework.
Yep, pretty good, overhyped, lots of propaganda. Let's go!
Hey!
Very nice. That is a 4. A 4 to start off the new round.
I like the honorable mention. I saw this one, but I like this one. Gap year volunteering. You take a gap year in college doing it to volunteer.
Oh, yeah, that would take me further to the good side. I don't know. I have a soft spot for volunteer work.
See, my only thing with that is you're just putting off your school, which is bad, right? So volunteer work maxed out, but the gap year volunteer work takes me down.
Big Titty Lover and Haver sent a rose. CLI sent 10 goats. Holy moly.
Woo!
All right, well, in this game mode, you might be wondering, why did Corey just write a 3? I said it was a 4.
I can't math.
Well, in this game mode, a 4 is worth 3 points. Why is that the case? Well, instead, the benefit is we take another card and we add it to the stack, extending the game, giving us more opportunities to score. We would have been at 6 cards remaining, but because there's 4, worth 3 points, We're instead at 7 cards remaining. Very nice.
McFork White says, coming back from my blue-collar job and bringing out the hooping stick to release some stress. You ever just come out 12-hour shift on the construction site and whip out a beer and a little hooping stick with the boys?
Holy shit, Jillian sent a money gun. Holy moly. Thank you so much. That is another one of the gift gallery goals that we had to get playing into TikTok silly game. Thank you so much, Jillian. That is incredibly helpful. Very, very generous. Thank you all, everyone. Okay, this is one from Lickton7714. I modified their hint a little bit. They submitted this in our Discord, custom card. If you want to submit your own cards, link in bio to our Discord.
A lot of fun stuff going in there. We're always in there.
They originally said, eat with a fork, eat with a spoon. I didn't think that gave enough latitude on the spoon side because it's like just soup. So instead, the card is easy to eat with a fork, hard to eat with a fork.
Okay.
Difficult card with me giving the hints, huh?
Okay.
This card isn't fair with Mark. Lickdom is Mitch Mitch. Thank you, Mitch Mitch. I feel like I knew that at one point, but I forgot it. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget it again.
Mitch Mitch.
Thank you, Mitch Mitch. Coming back from the oil rig and getting like a schoolgirl with the hoop. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna say that 4 is not visible. Easy with a fork, hard to eat with a fork. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. This 4 is the target. Still thinking about how you tricked me yesterday with a swipe to clear chat. That was messed up, Dr. Celia.
Apparently, that works on YouTube if you click into our.
Oh, okay, all right.
I forgot. Thank you, Doc. That was my bad.
Easy with a fork, hard to eat with a fork. We're talking about clearing the display, and Doc was like, "Oh, swipe up to clear it," which on TikTok made everyone leave our channel. Swipe to a different person. Oh,
that's the old Alt F4 gambit right there.
Closing up the board, Corey, you may look. Okay, you know, solid. I see a ton of people saying it. I can't even keep track of who said it first. Louisa said rice, and then lots of other people said rice.
That's... yeah.
Emma got it first, we can see, with rice.
That's... easy to eat with a fork. Cooked rice is pretty easy to eat with a fork. Well, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's doable.
Okay, this is one, I don't know how you're going to interpret this, but I'm going to read it nonetheless. Chicken noodle soup. Specifically, chicken noodle soup.
Well, the chicken and the noodles, you eat with a fork very easily. The soup part, you struggle a little bit more on the soup end of things.
And final one from Kelsey Weasel, great one, Dan to solve, mashed potatoes. So your hints are mashed potatoes, chicken noodle soup, and rice.
Is this middling? Is this middling? I think this is a middling answer. Mashed potatoes, you can do it. You're not happy about it, but you can do it, right?
Moret and Crink.
They get more and more unhinged every time they do it. It's crazy. Is this middling? It was mashed potatoes, rice, and then what's this middle one?
Chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup. God. The mashed potatoes and the rice want me to take it a little bit more to the easy to eat with fork side. The chicken noodle soup makes me want to take it towards this side. Well, where do I even it out?
Do not consider this hint, but Dr. Cillier, once again, for this card, says babies. That's not a real hint. It's just they gave the answer last time, too. It's
all right.
Different placement.
All right. Let's go slightly easy. Just one singular tick towards the easy side, and we lock it in there, baby. Lock it in there.
Lock it in. Easy to eat with a fork, hard to eat with a fork. How do we do? Yo! Let's go! Yes! That is 2 4s in a row. God damn!
Oh, and that one tick was important.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. You know, Twig sent a heart me. Big Titty Lover and Haver sent a rose. You know, Jeremy yesterday said, I think he thought I was just looking for excuses to read that username over and over. Yo, Kelsey Weasel says a woodland wonder. Holy.
It's the fact that they specify Anne Haver at the end of that nickname that kills me every time. Like, if it was just the first part, I wouldn't bat an eye at it. That's just like a normal username you see. It's the fact that they specify they're also and haver.
Well, why did Corey only add 3 points? Why did you do that?
Because I hate the number 4.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, in this game mode, a 4 is only worth 3 points. Not just because Corey hates 4s, but because the benefit it gives us instead is we take another card and we add it to the stack, extending the game to give us more opportunities to score. We would have been at 6 cards remaining, but because of these 2 4s in a row, both of them worth 3 points, we're instead at 7 cards remaining. Very nice.
Chill, Pup, don't worry. You don't have to be scared. It's just 3. It's not 4. It's okay.
Ellen5555 sent a heart puff. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Also, Mitch, you want me to update your name on these cards? Say Mitch instead of Lectum.
You know, somebody asked me a little while ago if I could allow perms in the Discord for people to give their own nicknames. I feel like that would be chaos if I did that.
No, Jesus Christ.
Whoa!
Sorry.
The ghost.
Cables fell on the table and actually gave me a heart attack.
Whoa. But I might, the VIPs in the Discord, the people that are on that board, I might make an exception for.
The card is going to be boring to exciting.
Boring to exciting.
Tap while they
What just happened? The ghost haunting our camera cables.
Actual ghost. That scared the bejesus out of me.
Actual ghost. Actual ghost. Alright, boring
I'm going to take a silent sip of water while you do that.
It's never silent. It's never silent. How to generate the cards, Anna, I promise you it was a lot of coding and work on Mark's end. It's basically just custom software that he's using. Alright. Boring and exciting. Don't look, Mark. Bam! Boring, exciting. That is where the blue 4 is. Country Mozart wants to have the patrons called board backers. Sure, I don't see why not. Unless all the patrons yell at me and say, no, we don't want to be called that. Then, you know, that's probably why, but that's fine with me. Alright, boring, exciting. That's where the blue 4 is. Chat, give me your clues. Bam! You can look now. You can look now. Let's go with Banks.
Banks?
Banks.
Dude, they got lollipops. They got pretzels there. I'd be feasting when sitting in the bank lobby waiting for mommy to finish again.
Okay, alright, cut that bit out right now.
Yeah, now every time I went to a bank as a kid, I'm like, ooh, they have snacks here. But now that I'm an adult, going to a bank sucks ass. It sucks ass because I sit on my checks for a while before cashing them in, and I come in with like a big stack of checks and they look at me weird. And I do the same thing with a lot of cash too. I don't know. I hate going to banks. It's boring, but not that boring. It's whatever.
I'm stealing.
Yeah, Boardgamers says, oh, there's an app for that. I don't trust those online banking apps.
This one is passed me by, but I remembered it. The meeting that could have been an email.
Okay, that pushes me further to the boring side. If my boss is entertaining, maybe. It's not gonna be maxed out boring. You didn't say watching uranium decay or something like that.
I'm sorry, have you ever seen it get smaller? That's pretty sick. Kind of a scientific anomaly, actually, if you think about it.
Me coming back to my chunk of uranium after 287 million years.
Who took it?
See, half of it disappeared.
Who took it? And last but not least, I will go with a reading of the dictionary.
You can find some fun things in there. It's boring, don't get me wrong, it's boring, but every once in a while you'll be like, hey honey, did you know this word existed? And just bring down the whole mood in the room. No one wants to hear that.
Me going through the dictionary, reaching the P section. Ha! Plutonium.
I'm gonna say it is one target length up. It is one, target length up from the boring side. I'll take it up a little teeny bit further than that. I'm gonna lock in right here.
YouTube chat did not stop working. Don't worry about it. I can still see you, Steve. You're still there.
Yes.
Alright, you locked in?
It may have stopped temporarily. Yes, I'm locked in.
Are you locked in? Alright.
Wait, why are y'all streaming early tomorrow? It's just something we do on Fridays.
Just do it on Fridays. Give our UK viewers a little treat. Also, Board Ghost, you may have to check our Patreon. I'm getting this just in. I'm getting news. You might check our Patreon, Board Ghost. All right, let's see what we got. boring to exciting.
Hey! Yo! That is 3 4s in a row. Holy moly!
Thank you, Ginny Pie and Olivia. Ask Olivia if they want their name changed.
Yo!
Woo!
Yes, Olivia. Would you prefer Liv Doug as the name to be written on the board? And Ginny Pie, I think, is just Ginny Pie.
Bang, bang. Wait, it's supposed to be 4 points and I wrote 3. Oh my god, why is that?
I don't know. Change it.
No, I can't, Mark. You see, when you play cooperative wavelength, 4 points is actually worth 3 points, and you gain another card extending the round.
Wow. Are you telling me we would have been at 6 cards remaining, but
now we're at 7 still. We shouldn't be at 7. How are we at 7?
because we've gotten a 4 every time.
Have we?
Yeah, we got 3 4s in a row. Round started three cards ago. We've gotten a 4 every
I thought
time.
we whiffed the first one.
No, I don't, at least not to my memory. Maybe Mark's cheating again.
It's true. You do cheat a lot. You do cheat a lot. Notorious cheater, Mark over here.
Wow, on point. Yeah, no, I think that was a good speech. I think that was a solid speech. What do we think?
I could take your job, is what you're saying. I can have it. It's mine now.
Your
Solo stream.
Your next card is going to be Do With Partner, Do With Friends.
Do with friends.
This is an interesting one. The board did a Titanic and sailed away. They did. Also, Patty Roden sent a Let Them Cook. K8 sent 5 GGs, and Big Titty Lover and Haver sent a rose. Thank you so much. Sorry it's a little bit late, Patty Roden. I saw yours was sitting there a little while. Sorry it's a little late reading it, but thank you. Liv Doug, D-U-G.
Dog. Bang! Also, Chat Ag's dead. So, just forgot to let you know. Alright, close my eyes.
Solo stream with Corey. Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
What? You're gonna leave me? I was joking.
Possibly. I'm gonna leave to feed my dog and never come back.
The dog, well, I know what happened. The dog got you. It's inevitable.
Do with partner, do with friends. This is an interesting one. You know, the answer kissing could go anywhere on the board. Literally does not narrow it down at all.
How am I gonna say goodnight to my boys?
Cars Houston sent a club cheers and a heart me. Thank you so much. All right, I am closing it up. Corey, you may look. Dr. Vasilier says bike rides.
Bike rides! Wow, bike rides! You should never go on a bike ride with me. That's what I think. So stay far away from me. Do that with your partner. I'm good. No, it's just with your friends. You want to go biking with your friends. Biking with your friends is always more fun.
Ooh, Hi there says a trip to the mall. I think that's a very good one.
Trip to the mall. Now, I'm going to tick this up a little bit because I think a trip to the mall is a very, good, especially for younger people. It's a good date. Just going to the mall, hanging around. That being said, plenty of your friends go to the mall. So I think you're more likely to go to the mall with your friends, but I think it's not a bad date. So I gotta tick it up a little bit.
And final one, here's an interesting one from Izzy, barbecue.
Barbecue's great. Barbecue's awesome. I love barbecuing. Barbecues are sick as hell. Meat, smoked. What can you love more than that?
What's better than
What's better than some smoked meat? The all-American way.
Holy shit, we are actually running out of space on the board.
Oh my god, they're consuming us.
Thank you.
Consuming us.
Thank you so much, Ginny Pie and Liv Doug, for joining the Patreon board. Thank you so much.
Alright, so with that being said, I think it's pretty far on the do with friends side. I don't think any of these things specifically you mentioned you should do without your partner, but I think these are classic friend activities. So I'm gonna tick it up just a tiny bit there. Just a tiny bit there. I'm gonna lock in there. I'm gonna lock in there!
All right, do with partner, do with friends.
Instead of Rhett and Link, you're now smoking meat.
Yeah, I read that. I didn't know what that meant.
Okay, as long... I don't know what I want to be in
Yeah,
that.
I was gonna say,
actually don't want to be any of
who's
them.
smoke, who's meat.
I don't want to be called meat.
Do with partner, do with friends. All right, that one's gonna be a 2. That is going to be a 2.
Still on the board.
Still on the target. Very nice.
As long as this number goes up at the end of the round, I consider that a win.
Number go up. Very nice. Who's who? It's actually a little bit hard to tell.
Yeah, we need to fix this next stream, I think.
Board Ghost is going to fix it over the weekend, most likely.
Sick.
I am Mark, and Corey is Corey.
Unless they were asking who's smoke and who's meat.
Oh.
In which case, I'm not going to answer that one.
Yes.
Use your imagination.
We are both Pop Smoke.
What?
Okay. Oh, sorry, that's not the new card. Do you know Pop Smoke?
No.
What?
Wait, no, is that the guy from GTA 4?
Yeah. His
never
order.
mind.
He
Never
gave
mind.
the order.
That's Big Smoke, right? I thought it was Big Smoke.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're correct.
What they want their name to be.
Whoa! This just in?
Lily, what do you want your name on the board to be?
There's a new a second set of Patreons has hit the Board Gamer board.
Yeah. Board Ghost, just keep those markers over there for right now. I don't need them until code names.
Yeah, okay. Big Smoke is the guy from GTA 4. Pop Smoke is a deceased rapper. So, all right. And so yeah, I'm glad I was confused.
Take a number 9 large,
Number 6.
extra dip.
Kids these days, they don't know about the number 9 large. They just know about 55
47s.
burgers, 55 fries.
And a large soda. And the detail I've always loved is the fact the menu is up to 47. Alright, custom card from Kelsey Weasel, submitted in our Discord, and everyone's going to ignore the Y.
Already they have started.
Okay, the chat aggregator blocks all these duplicates just to warn you, I can't see you spamming Y.
Spam through the chat
Okay, would read their autobiography, would not read their autobiography. Custom card from Kelsey Weasel.
This is you reading their autobiography and not not the person.
Not
Because
Kelsey
somebody says, so
Weasel.
why would they read their own autobiography? You know?
What's an autobiography? It is somebody writing a book about their own life.
Yeah. Simple enough.
Yes.
I'm spinning up.
I think yes. Yeah.
Sick. All right. Would read their autobiography. Would not read their autobiography. Would read. Would not read. That is where the blue 4 is right there, chat. An autobiography is essentially a book that someone writes about themselves that dictates their entire life. It's a biography written by that person, right?
It's their own life story.
So if I wrote a story about Corey, that's an autobiography. If I wrote my own self-story. All right. That right there. Would not read their autobiography. Would read their autobiography. I'm seeing some great ones come in. I'm going to close up the board. Mark, you can look. First one I'm going to hit you with is Casey Anthony.
I'm reading it. I'm reading it. I'm reading it. I saw it one before you even read it. I'm like, I'm picking up a copy.
Okay.
Show,
She's on TikTok now.
Yeah, my feminist literature.
Dude, if the only fucking book in your stack of feminine literature is Casey Anthony's autobiography, we need to have a discussion.
Yikes.
All right. Next up, I'm going to give you...
She was on TikTok talking about like girl power and everything. It's real inspirational.
I'm going to give you Hawk to a Girl.
Max out. It would be like maybe 3 paragraphs long.
Okay, all right.
It'd be a quick read. went on TikTok show, said Hawk Tua, became famous. Done.
And last but not least, I am going to give you... I like Baby Mama. I like that one. Let's go with your least favorite coworker.
Okay, alright. You're trying to get me to the would not read it side. Apparently, you have some issues with Casey Anthony, even though they were acquitted. What they say, if the glove don't fit, Casey Anthony didn't do it.
Alright, erase the OJ. Gotta put it back to 0. Oh my god.
Okay, so Casey Anthony, who's the other one? Least favorite coworker.
Least favorite coworker, and then Hawk to a Girl.
You wouldn't read it?
Bro, I got it. It's called Hawk Tua.
That's not.
It's the more digestible source.
I have interest in all of these except my coworker. I don't care about my coworker. I'm gonna put it about right here.
All right. Also, yeah, I don't read, so no, I wouldn't read it. I can't.
Mark, don't throw. I'm trying. Genuinely though, jokes aside, I would be interested to read Casey Anthony's if she did If I Did It, you know, like OJ did.
Did she actually get acquitted?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she was fully acquitted.
I didn't know that. Learning new things.
I mean, she definitely did it.
Oh, she definitely did it. All right, let's see what we got before she finds her way here. She's on TikTok now. Would read their autobiography, would not read their autobiography. Yay!
Casey Anthony is not the one to start with.
Dude, I mean, first off, everything you need to know is already in the court documents. Also, you're giving her money if you read it.
I guess is she allowed to profit? Was she ever found guilty in civil court? I don't know the details on that.
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, it does matter.
Because the reason OJ couldn't profit off the I Did It story was because he was found liable for the deaths in civil court.
Which is crazy. He just did that shit for the love of the game.
Typical Mark throw. Come on. We need an OJ cardboard cutout. Maybe. All right, that is 0 points, meaning we're still at 11 with 5 cards left. Let's see. I'll generate a new card for us. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, what's your maxed out answer?
My maxed out answer? I don't know, like a rock. Let's see. It has to be someone who like I really don't like and have no interest at all in what they're doing. I don't know, fucking Brett Kavanaugh. That's the maxed out answer.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let's see. Our next card is going to be Stupid to Brilliant.
Stupid to Brilliant.
Y'all remind me of GMM.
Come with the funny acronym off the top of your head. Come on.
Good motor. General motor. That's what it is.
So close. You were so close to a flawless execution. You fumbled it at the finish line.
The card is actually supposed to be autobiography. That would be T/autobiography. That would be a snore. I changed the wording from time to time just to make it a little bit easier to read. I apologize, but yes, that was the original writing. Y'all need to block keyword GMM, lol. No, we're fine with people making a comparison.
I used to keep a tally of how many times we got called it in a stream, but then my arm got tired, so I stopped.
Stupid to Brilliant. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This 4 is the target. Okay. All right. Mark's logic. SMH. Corey, you may look. Oh, great one, Live Dog, starting us off. Expiration dates. I'll give you another one from Riley J. Jumping off roof to pool.
You can't. Is this your revenge for me saying Casey Anthony first last round? Yeah. Is this your revenge?
Yeah.
This is where it comes all? Expiration dates, which I'm now just going to put out of the back of my mind. It's now a useless hint after you said the second one. All right? It's gone out of the back of my head. Yeah, expiration dates are good, okay? They're smart. Jumping off the roof to your pool, that's stupid. You're going to break a bone. Don't do that. You're going to injure yourself.
Final one from Dr. Soulier, monopods.
You can't do this. You can't hit me bag to bag with the inside jokes like this. All right? I don't like it. I'm not fond of it, quite frankly. I'm going to say for just the jumping off the roof in your pool is incredibly stupid. Do not do that. However, there are things that you could do that are much worse. You might be successful in that outing, right? You might be successful. But there's no reason to do it. Don't do it. You're just going to hurt yourself. That's what's going to happen.
Aim
all right?
for the bushes.
Even if you hit the water and you don't break all of your bones, that's going to hurt so bad. Don't do it. Locked in.
Locked in right there. Corey thinks expiration dates are this stupid. Wow. Okay. I think I can get behind this new Corey. That is a miss. Actually, no, that might be touching the 2. That might be touching. Oh, yeah, that is it.
Oh,
that is
it might be
2.
touching the 2. It might be touching the 2.
All right.
I'm gonna throw you off a roof into a pool after this.
Stream's falling apart.
6!
Easy too. Golly. Just do just in a pool from the roof, you get a spinal cord injury. Oh, Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. It's stupid. Don't do it.
I mean, there's also, like, there are some roofs that are more optimal than others, is all I'm gonna say on the matter.
No, they're all equally stupid.
It's jumping off a diving board, stupid.
No, but the diving board also isn't like 10 feet away from the pool.
I'm saying there are some roofs that are better than others. There are some roofs that are maybe closer to the pool than others.
Even if, right, a rooftop is slanted and not designed to jump off of, so there's still much higher likelihood you're going to slip and fall off the roof and hurt yourself.
I bought this game because of y'all. They should sponsor you.
Hey!
Mountains, we tried.
We did.
We emailed them many times.
We got Donut.
Alrighty, 4 cards remaining. 4 cards remaining. Our next card is going to be Happy Song, Sad Song. Sad Song, Happy Song. Interesting.
Good sad song.
Get those likes in for the Price is Wrong, folks. I haven't been doing the read. Corey, are you actually able to set up Price is Wrong?
I have it all on there. It's just whether or not we can take the time to put it on OBS.
Okay.
All the assets and everything are ready to go. I literally just did not put it on.
How long does that take you?
Oh, like 2 seconds?
Okay, alright, yes, we are doing a bonus minigame at 100,000 likes then. Thank you all, I haven't been doing reads for it, but bonus minigame, 100,000 likes. Alright, spin up the board. Let's see if I can get a redemption from Casey Anthony.
Sad song, happy song. Sad song, happy song. There's always the banana, Corey. No, I get a banana at 1,000,000 likes. That was the agreed upon agreement. Alright. Sad song, happy song. Let's see what we got. That is where the blue 4 is for our scale. Sad song, the happy song, right in the middle. Oh, that's Donuts says it in all caps. Good mythical morning! You're onto something. Man, that is where the blue 4 is. Chat, give me a clue. Wait, is AI... Someone says AI is saying this live, it says it's about feminist literature and pop culture talk.
What?
Because we made the joke about Casey Anthony being feminist literature.
Huh.
That's crazy. I'm gonna close the board. You can look now. That's crazy if that's true. That's hilarious. Alright. Mark. I'm gonna say National Anthem.
Okay. So that's middling. That's middling. I don't think it's gonna be real happy or real sad. But, you know, like, we won. We got him. That's a little happy no matter what.
What do you mean we got him?
We got him.
What?
National Anthem.
Alright, okay.
Francis Scott Key was cooking on that boat. He's like, yo, I got some heat coming. Give me a pen.
Wasn't he a prisoner when he wrote that?
Yeah, he was on a boat. He was prisoner.
Had nothing else better to do.
My favorite WKK skit was he's like, please, give me a pen. I need to write this down. And they go, no, we're not giving you a pen. You're going to kill yourself with it. It's like, I need it.
Alright, next level to give you elevator music.
Elevator music. Dude, that's some happy shit. Not that much, but, you know. Yeah. Slightly happy. Ever so slightly happy is elevator music. It's keeping me in just good enough mood to, you know, not jump off the top of wherever the elevator takes me.
Not from the top of the roof to the pool. And the last one I'm going to give you, this is an interesting one. I'm going to say a photograph by Nickelback.
Look at this photograph. Well, I mean, every time I look at it, it makes me laugh. So that is a bit happy. So...
It's true. Hey, he's got me there. He is not wrong.
I mean, like, literally, every time I look at it, it makes me laugh. Nickelback?
Why'd they take it in the first place?
Okay, I'm gonna say these are relatively happy, still middling, but I mean, Nickelback's no middling answer. Nickelback's a happy song. I'm gonna lock in right here.
Well, Nickelback is a band, importantly. It's not a song. Nickelback is a band.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're talking about the Look at This Photograph song.
Yeah, but you said Nickelback is not a middling answer.
Well, yeah, any Nickelback song.
All right, fair enough. Hey, fair enough. That being said,
Stout-Hearted Men by Shuby Taylor? That's Maxed Out Happy.
you don't know how a lot of that song goes. I think you're really hyper-fixated on that. Every time I look at it, it makes me laugh. And like a baby, you kind of like associated laughter with happiness. Didn't really realize where the rest of those lyrics went.
Yeah. And? I stand by my words. I did not get a redemption after Casey Anthony. The classic Casey Nickelback back-to-back throw.
I saw some. I see both in YouTube chat and TikTok chat. People said white noise generator.
Okay, well that would have gotten me there.
Dude, I can't predict that with you though. You're like, oh, white noise. I'm not thinking of anything else. Only happy thoughts go in my head when the white noise comes on. Oh.
That was a poor Mark Logic impression. Alright, our next card is going to be boring to exciting. We have 3 cards left. We started off so strong. We started off like so strong. 3 4s in a row is how this started. Yo, Amber sent a heart me. First time gift. Thank you so much, Amber. Boring to exciting.
Okay, let's. Did we do boring to exciting? I feel like we already did this one.
Alright, I'll do a new one. Bye-bye, boring to exciting.
Get out of there, man.
Hard to do, easy to do.
Hard to do, easy to do. All right. Yeah, we did it earlier this round.
We better get a ham on Codenames tonight. We had a hamless night yesterday. I'll see what I can do.
They're starving, Mark. The chat yearns for the ham.
Hard to do, easy to do. This 4 right here is what we are aiming for. Hard to do, easy to do. Yo, mama can place anywhere. Thank you, Sarah.
It's true.
Huh. I thought this was Rhett and Link. Who are they? They've been mentioned a few times. All right.
Those guys.
Who is that? Hard to do, easy to do. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. I'm closing up the board. Corey, you may look. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with Jess riding a bike.
Riding a bike.
Also good to see you, Jess. Riding a bike.
I mean, with riding a bike, it has a learning curve to it, right? Again, I talk about this from time to time, but this is a prime example of learning to do something difficult when you're young, is riding a bike. But then once you do it, you'll never forget how to do it again, which is a bold-faced lie, by the way.
McFarquad says holding your breath for around a minute.
That's doable, I think, for most people, given like a little bit of practice. It's not something you can, I don't think if I ripped it, I couldn't even get like half of that. But give it a little bit of practice, you could get there. So maybe it is on the hard to do side.
And here's a good one from Kayla Spasms. Using a phone for the first time.
Ooh, that definitely puts it on hard to do side. Boomers are like, you know, that's the classic example. Boomers don't know what's going on, right? They are the people that are using the phone for the first time. They got no idea what's happening.
Oh, holy moly, Amber sent a heart as well, helping us fill out the gift goal. 3 hearts remaining on the goal. Thank you so much, Amber.
Thank you so much. With that being said,
riding a bike, holding your breath for around a minute, using a phone for the first time.
Yeah, using the phone for the first time wants me to take it down much harder, because if you have no concept of how that technology works, you are not going to figure it out, all right? But bike is not that difficult. And what was the first one you said?
Riding a bike. Holding your breath for around a minute.
Holding your breath. You can be done with some practice. It takes a little bit. All right.
Yo, Michelle sent a heart me. Jenna sent a heart me. Thank you so much.
I'm right there. I'm locked in.
Hard to do, easy to do, locked in.
Locked in.
Are we back on the target?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we did it, chat. We did it. We're on the target.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you guys have seen when I open
that
and
counts.
close this.
That counts.
What the hell?
I don't think that's ever happened before.
That has not ever happened before.
Never happened before. Speech.
That was on the 2, I'm pretty sure.
We'll never know. That's kidding. I can actually look back.
Yeah.
I can actually check the VOD. Hold on.
Timeout mark for 3 seconds. Come on.
Hold on. Checking the
having
tapes.
a rough night. Big titty lover and Haver sent a rose. Thank you so much.
Oh my god. You do it like immediately as the frame is revealed. Hold on.
Okay, I'm watching it back. We're reviewing the tapes. We're going frame by frame. Let's see it. Let's see it. Okay, it is not my hand hitting it.
We made a huge discovery. It is not Mark's fault. It caught on the board cover as it was being opened.
It caught on the cover, not my hand. I am innocent
Mark,
in this.
we have proven it. Oh my god, we're going frame by frame. It moves with the cover. Hold on. Doot, doot, doot. I think it is a 2.
Okay, all right. We're rolling it a 2. No, it's a 4. It's a 4.
The universe wants us to have a 4, Mark. They chose for this to happen.
Corey sounds a bit like Seinfeld when he celebrates. That. Alrighty, very nice.
What's the deal with Mark fucking up the board? I'm Seinfeld. I don't want to be Seinfeld, dude.
2 cards remaining.
That's me, Jerry You like jazz? I can't do a good Seinfeld.
No, that was spot on. That was real. Is he in the room? Celebrity guest?
I have a friend of mine. He went to do an Obama accent, and the accent that came out of his mouth was in fact not Obama, but it was purely an Australian accent. We haven't let that one go.
All right, next card. Custom card from Izzy. Grandma would approve, Grandma would disapprove.
Grandma would disapprove. This is a great card. Let's see what we got. Let's see. We got a third one of Izzy's. Listen, they're just coming up randomly. This is pure luck. TikTok wants you to have your cards featured. Mark's just randomly picking them. I love the primary school 5. Listen! Alright, it's not that bad. It's the marker, I promise.
Blaming Mark again.
No, the marker. Not you. Alright, Grandma would approve, Grandma would disapprove. That is where the blue 4 is. Chat, and give me some clues. Give me some clues I can give to Mark. That's where the blue 4 is. Let's see. Riley J, you only have to see it one time. As a matter of fact, the more you spam it, the less likely we are to see it because of the way chat aggregator works. You can look now, Mark. I am gonna go with heroin.
I mean, was Grandma cool?
No. Don't ask that question. Because that means there's a different answer depending on if it's yes or no.
Okay, all right. I think that's maxed out. Grandma would disapprove. Does not like when you do that.
This one's so messed up, but I gotta go with it. Dating your cousin. Now are they in Alabama? Is that what you're gonna say next? They're gonna go, ooh, they're in the South? That's how you sound when you say stuff like that. Inconsiderate.
I'll keep the dial right there.
And last but not least, Moida.
Moida?
Moida.
That takes me up like a little bit. But then the cousin dating brings me back down.
Can you explain that one? I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just curious, why does murder tick you up?
No. I'm just saying, I watch a lot of court stuff, a lot of true crime stuff. You would be surprised how often Grandma agrees with their little grandson or granddaughter doing murder.
There shouldn't have been a family of 4 driving home that late at night. Is that what Grandma says?
Basically, yeah.
That's crazy, all right.
If a grandmother suddenly finds out that their grandkid is accused of murder, even if they actually did it, it is very hard for them to forego their love for that child.
Well, notably, the clue I gave was not you committing murder, it was murder.
Oh, just like in general.
Just in general.
Okay. All right. Pro death penalty, Grandma.
All right, on the board. Grandma would approve, Grandma would disapprove. As we hit the 100K and the 4.
Woo! Very nice. Back on the 4. So Grandma turned the family 4 into a family of 3. Let's go.
Grandma turned the family of 4 in a family that don't be.
Holy moly, we get 100,000 likes on TikTok as well. Meaning, at some point, we are going to be doing the The price is wrong!
Whoa!
You guys unlocked a custom mini game. This is our own mini game. It's like The Price is Right. We use weird Facebook Marketplace items or just random stuff we find on the internet.
Yeah.
That is a 4, but Corey only added 3 points. Why did he do that? Well, in this game mode, a 4 is only worth 3 points. Why is that the case? Well, instead, the benefit is we take another card, we add it to the stack, and it extends the game. We would have been at 1 card remaining, but because this 4 worth 3 points, instead of 2 cards remaining. Very nice.
Watching this without power to my house? Karen, best of luck. Get some power. Bring power to the people, man.
All right, your next card is going to be Stationary to Mobile.
Whoa. Just moving.
Yo, Big Titty Lover and Haver sent 2 roses. Ellen5555 sent It's Corn, and Merritt sent a heart me. Thank you so much. Alrighty, putting us back to the middle. The card is Stationary to Mobile. Lol Cross says, I'm back. Welcome back. Hello from my bed. Sub name suggestions, Big Board Game Lovers and Havers. Stationary to Mobile, this 4 right here is what we're aiming for. This 4 is the target. Very nice. So I forget if I read this one already, but Merritt sent to heart me. Thank you so much, Merritt.
Oh.
Stationary to Mobile, this 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This 4 is the goal. Okay, all right, I'm seeing some good ones. Stationary to Mobile. I'm closing it up. Corey, you may look. First thing I'm gonna give you from Rockin' Protein, wheelchair.
Wheelchair?
Wheelchair.
Oh, it's the perfect combination of chair and car. It is both stationary and mobile. Unless I'm sitting in it and then I'm doing a cool, like, wheelie. It gets a little stationary. No, I think this is gonna be more middling. It's gonna be on the mobile side, definitely. That's the whole point of a wheelchair.
Ooh, Raw says escalator.
Escalator! Yeah, again, this is, it's constantly moving, but you're only gonna get 10 feet up, generally, on the escalator.
Eels and escalator.
Gonna get more movement on the eels. So I think this is mobile.
Final one I will give you. Let's see. Mayonnaise on an escalator. I am a big fan of that song.
Mayonnaise on an escalator.
Not reading that one, Dr. Chile. That's a fun one.
I just saw that one. I just saw that.
The final one I'll give you, I saw Lawcrawl saying it, walking. Just walking.
That's gonna tick me up slightly, because unlike those other ones, walking, you can kind of go anywhere. You know, you don't have the restrictions that a wheelchair or an escalator would bring. But you're gonna be hard pressed to get anywhere because you're only walking. So I'm just gonna tick it up a little bit. I think I'm good there.
Not gonna lie, I thought this was a mock Rhett and Link.
Who's that?
We're like a dark, evil Rhett and Link.
This is my dark, twisted Rhett and Link fantasy.
Actually, you open the board this time. I'm not touching it.
My dark, twisted Rhett and Link. Stationary and mobile. Bad, evil evening.
Oh, whoa.
Stationary and mobile.
Yo, very nice. That is a solid 3. Very nice. Woo. That means our score is now 21. Wow.
Mark, what's 9 plus 10?
21.
It's 19, but I appreciate you referencing old nostalgia humor.
Okay. 1 card remaining. If I see one more Rhett and Link comment, I might just leave. All right, pack it up, folks. Zip lips. No more. Let's see. Here's a custom card, not from Izzy this time. Instead, going to be from Anita. Unlivable habitat, livable habitat. This is an interesting one. What's the all-time best score? The all-time best score is 42.
Meaning of life?
Meaning of life. It was very much an anomaly of a score. We have never really gotten close. Is this Zelda and Link?
Now they're all gonna leave. You can't say that. Why would you say that?
I said Zelda and Link.
Oh.
It's a completely different thing.
Oh, you're so right.
Yeah, that's like not even remotely the same thing.
That's so right. Sorry, I got jump scared. All right, I'm so used to it happening. Unlivable habitat, livable habitat. Let's see what we got. Bam! That is where the blue 4 is. Right there, chat. Give me some clues. Give me some clues. Let's see what we got. I love some things I'm seeing. I'm gonna close up the board. Mark, you can look. Say the ocean.
Yo, user 0923 more number sent 20. I'm so hungry. I have never seen that gift before.
I'm pretty hungry, dude. I haven't ate.
20, I'm so hungry. And that otter sent a heart me. Thank you so much. Good to see you, that otter. Sorry, what was the hint you read?
The ocean.
Ocean. I would die, personally. Personally, I think that's very unlivable. You didn't say the surface of the sun.
True.
But you don't want to be living out on the ocean. You get sunburnt and drown and die.
I like this one for Clark Lane. Phoenix, Arizona.
Unlivable habitat. Unlivable habitat. I'm taking it up a little bit. I guess you can live off fish in the ocean. Phoenix, Arizona does support at least like a couple people who get lost.
People who have managed to adapt to the freaks.
Yes.
That have managed. It's like Michael Phelps with the skin in between their fingers, making him the best swimmer possible. The people in Phoenix have adapted. All right.
Yeah.
They are quite literally built different.
It's like the Borderlands or whatever. They've adapted to the radiations. Fallout.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's go with the very last one I want to give you. He's going to be. Oh. Let's go cave.
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 Sorry, I saw Country Mozart's suggestion. Cave.
Cave.
That'll take me a bit down towards unlivable habitat. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about cave. You can find food in all of these places. Allegedly, there are people that live in caves. I don't really think there are people who live out in the ocean, that you need land to live. I guess you could live on a cruise ship. I'm gonna say this is pretty far down to the unlivable habitat side. I'm ticking up a little bit for Phoenix, Arizona. And I'm gonna lock in right here.
Unlivable habitat, livable habitat. Ocean, Phoenix, Arizona, a cave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, very nice. I think you threw me off with the ocean one, but that's solid. That's solid. That's a
But plenty
3.
of fish live in the ocean. They're not dead.
Okay, you aren't saying a human habitat. You're saying any habitat.
Livable habitat, unlivable habitat.
I mean, if we're considering fishing as life in general, ocean's fully on the livable side.
I was considering the average thing.
The average thing.
So, like, there are a bunch of fish, but there's also a bunch of things that are not fish that would die if they went into the ocean, right? That was kind of my thought process. The average thing.
Corey doesn't believe in houseboats, remember?
It's true.
That's a good
Never heard of
point.
it once.
That's a good point. Alrighty, that means the score is now, we scored 24, meaning it is time for me to pull out the official How to Play Wavelength
Hey, that's the
rulebook.
best score tonight.
That's the best score tonight. There's a chart at the back that tells us how we did based off our score. For scoring a 24, the message we get from the creators of Wavelength themselves is Galaxy Brain.
Whoa!
That is the second.
Genius.
That is the second highest category possible. We're 1 point away from getting the maxed out category. Very nice. Great job, everyone. Cave, no monsters. If they specified no monsters, I would have ticked it up a little bit.
Okay, my bad. I should have specified there are no scary monsters lurking in that cave.
See, that changes things. Well, Corey, I'm going to move this out of the way.
Okay.
Do you want to start setting up prices wrong?
Oh my God, that's right. We're doing that now.
Yes, as a big thank you, I'm going to write on this board over here. What's the price? Big thank you, everyone. We made it to 100,000 likes on TikTok, which means you guys unlocked a custom bonus mini game. We're going to be doing The Price is Wrong. Whoa. Whoa, this feels different than over here.
I know, it's crazy.
This feels gross.
Hey, if I delete this, is everything gonna break?
No.
Okay, cool.
I'm
gonna do it.
Yeah. I'm
gonna do it.
You can go ahead. Remember, you have to put it into downstream Gear Master.
Yeah.
All right, well, the name of the game is Price is Wrong. The objective is going to be to figure out the price of the various items that Corey is about to show us. These are not your average items, though. These are strange, weird, degenerate items that Corey has found from the recesses and bowels of the internet. So we are going to have to put in our thinking caps and figure out what is the price. We are playing golf rules. You want the lowest score possible. So our score is determined by the price that we decide minus the actual price. Or the actual price minus the price we decide. Whatever the absolute value of the actual price minus whatever we guess. And we keep track of that, and at the end we tally it up, and we want the lowest score possible. What was that whoa about? Are you breaking things?
It's not working.
What aspect isn't working?
It's not putting in the right one. That might be my fault, though.
Oh. Do we have no prices wrong?
It might have broke on me in transport. Let me double check one more time.
Jeremy, are you in chat? Can we do it live?
We're doing it live!
Jeremy has more code names. It's working, we can see it. Yes, but I think it's the wrong one.
It's the wrong one. It's the wrong one.
Plan B, Corey does math on stream.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Yo, A sent 2, I'm so hungry. A sent a Woodland Wonder as well, which I heard the Woodland Wonders are a limited time thing, so it may be they may be going extinct. Last few times we can see it. Thank you so much, A.
I mean, I can just bring a second one that Chad is owed tomorrow.
Oh, okay. We can do 2 tomorrow. And instead, the benefit is going to be bonus code names.
Whoa!
Woo! More code names than we would have gotten to do otherwise. That's going to be the bonus today.
Whoa!
I'm sorry to hype you all up for that.
Sorry, chat. My shit done broked.
Well, alrighty. Code names instead! Yay!
It was a whole elaborate prank, exactly.
I love code names, I love code names, I love code names! That's my opinion, first off.
Okay. Okay.
But some of you might be asking, how the hell do we play this game that you're seeing on stream right now?
How do you play this game we're seeing on stream right now?
People are just asking that.
I'm a man of the people.
Well, there are 25 words laid out on this board right here. Your goal is to discover every single blue field agent. There's going to be 9 of them. Your job is to discover them all. How do you do that? How do you figure out which belong to the blue team? Well, one of us, either me or Corey, is going to be the spy master. We know the answers. We know which ones are blues. We know what the other teams are. And we are going to give you 1-word hints followed by a number that's going to connect some of these words on the board together. So, just for example, if I were to say, this is an interesting one. If I can do a quick connection, food for 3. If I were to give you that hint, that means there are 3 words on this board that are somehow connected to the hint food, and you have to interpret what you think we're going for. Obviously, the first one you would look for in a situation like this would be cafeteria, because you eat food in a cafeteria. You could also be looking at, this one be a little bit more of a stretch, you could eat rabbit. People hunt rabbits, that's a food. And let's get even worse with it. Let's just get downright awful. Scramble, as in scrambled eggs, that's a food. Sometimes you have to really stretch the logic to make these connections. But what if you guess wrong? What if I say food and you go, oh, obviously a food truck, and it's a red one? Well, if you guess incorrectly, the turn is automatically ended and a red one is revealed. So if you guess wrong and it's a yellow card, a miss, turn's over, red card's revealed. If you guess a red one, turn is over, a second red one is revealed.
Double bad.
Double bad. And then I give you a new hint, and you continue guessing from there. The objective of the game is to discover all 9 blue field agents as quickly as possible, because every time a red agent gets onto the board for any reason, whether you guess wrong into red, or if you pass the turn or guess incorrectly, and a red's revealed, every time that happens, it is a point taken away from our maximum score. The score is determined by how many red field agents remain off of the board. There are 8 possible field agents, so the score is always determined by the amount of agents on the board, red agents on the board, minus 8. Or 8 minus the amount on the board. Also, important note, there is one singular word on this board. That is the assassin.
No.
If you guess the assassin, the game is automatically over and you lose.
No.
Yeah, so don't do that.
Don't guess it. Don't do it, man.
Yeah,
No.
showing off the assassin emotes in TikTok chat. Very nice. All right, that is the basic explanation.
Mountain says, weird that a red has to be revealed if you guess all correct. It's the reason why is because it's like your ticking clock, right? It's so that you can't just say, what's a blue on that board? Scramble, you said?
Yeah, scramble.
You could say eggs for 1. They guess scramble. Then you go next, give them another clue. Blank for 1, and just do that until you get them all.
Yes.
It just counts down for you.
Creates the ticking clock.
Ticking clock.
All right, that's how you play. New board has been generated. I am now the only person who knows the answers. Corey is going to be interpreting them, looking at your guys' response. All right, and I need to get to thinking.
Get to thinking. Get to thinking, Mark.
Yo, pass is on this board. I love when pass is on the board.
Mark giving a food as a hint, and ketchup not being blue is the best example. Mark is not what we would call a quick thinker, but he is a thinker. So it all evens out in the end. It all evens out. It all hits that equilibrium, right? Eventually. Man, so the whole thing is we're working together. We're all the blue team. You in chat right now, whether you're over on YouTube or whether you're on TikTok right now, you are on the blue team, the home team, the good guys. Mark is going to be giving us clues in order to get us to guess every single blue card before we, lose. Get there eventually. Mark was cooking last night. Mark is always cooking. I agree. Sometimes he burns it. Sometimes the food does in fact come out burnt, but he is always cooking. Always cooking. Corey, how were your pancakes last night? They tasted like purgatory.
Wow.
Very good. Actually, I had Little Caesars yesterday. Because I wanted pizza and I didn't want to pay a lot of money for pizza, so I went with okay pizza. What are you gonna do? Corey, will you erase the wavelength score? Anita, I will, because you asked so nicely. And also because that is literally my job here. Gotta get rid of that.
Let's see. All right.
Bang!
All right, this is going to be interesting. Let's see if I can do this. Your first hint on this board is going to be dying for 3.
No!
So I'm telling you, there are 3 words on this board that in some way, shape, or form are related to the hint dying.
I did do the pretzel crust with the cheese sauce, by the way. I wouldn't recommend the cheese sauce. Stick with pizza sauce. Anyway. Pass, ambulance, pass to the board, no! Oh, man, it's pass, you pass away. Mark, show me pass.
You want to pass without taking a single guess?
Give me the word pass.
That is correct! Very nice! That is 1 out of our 9 blue field agents discovered. I like giving this guy a hard time.
And when you're dying, where do you go? Into the ambulance. Mark, show me ambulance.
Amber lamps. That is correct!
Holy shit, look at we go. All right.
You know what they call an ambulance in German? Krankenwagen.
What?
Krankenwagen.
Why are they called a Krankenwagen?
I don't know.
All right, fair enough.
That's the German.
Crow, cot. Crow because Odin. I don't think Odin has anything to do with death. Maybe I'm not that much into Norse mythology, but I did not know that. Viking mythology. Oh, okay. Sign of death. I get what you're saying. Crow, sign of death. That makes sense. Constrictor, hungry, dying. Aztec, a dead civilization, dying from hunger. Man, I'm pretty hungry right now. I am kind of dying over here. Crows symbolize death. I am seeing more crows than I am seeing hungry. Cot. Cot because of blood cot. Cot because hear me out. Sign of death doesn't mean dying, IMO. I mean, it kind of does. If you have a sign of death, you are kind of dying. Just depends on how quick or slow. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say crow. I like crow.
Crow?
Sign of death.
Locking in?
A bunch of crows is called a murder? Oh my god, I'm locked in now.
That is correct!
Yeah!
Very nice!
Bunch of crows are called a murder!
Now, in this game, you always have an amount of guesses equal to this number plus 1. So you could take another guess if you wanted. You don't really have a reason to at this point, though, unless you think there's another one.
I'm not gonna take a Hail Mary or a looking at the board like a ergonomic Mary. I'm good, I'm gonna pass.
All right.
But the actual thing this time and not the card.
It is now time for me to reveal a red one. When you pass the turn, a red one gets revealed. I am going to reveal...
Chad, I'm not gonna take a Hungry Mary. I'm not gonna... Well, remember Hungry. I don't think Die of Hunger is what he was going for. But I'll remember it.
I'm going to reveal Honk as belonging to the red team.
No, what happened to my shoe?
It's not time for me to think of another clue.
Okay, no worries. Country Mozart says, I saw 2 crows in my yard the other day. It was attempted murder. That's a real thinker. Alright, so based off the previous board state, he gave a clue for 3, and we guessed 3. Not dying from a paper cut then. Well, that is my point, right? He gave a clue for 3, and we got 3 blues based off that clue. There is a chance that crow was just a happy accident that we guessed. Good night, Riley J. That we guessed crow, and it's actually paper cut or hungry was the actual thing he was going for. Just all a happy little coincidence. But I don't know, man. I really think that he meant crow for dying. This is when I find out after this game is over, he actually had this whole elaborate plan, and none of the 3 we guessed actually have any relation to what he was trying to get us to say. But who knows? Who knows? I'm not quite sure. Tiffany says, I love code names. Well, welcome in. We just started playing. I'm gonna play some code names. He's thinking hard over there. He's making all sorts of noises.
I know. I'm going to possibly give you a bad hint.
You would never.
But it'll be fine because I think it'll ultimately have a better outcome than not.
If you got all 3, why did he reveal a red guy? So when our turn ends, which ends when we pass or we get one wrong, we give it to the other team, and since it's just a cooperative game right now and there is no other team, the other team just is simulated by Mark revealing a red card.
Mercedes for 3.
Benz! Show me Benz. Car. Show me car. Van? Can. Van. It's gotta be van. That's the only car-related thing on this board. Mark, show me van.
That's a miss. Remember, there are 3 on this board for Mercedes. It's time for me to reveal a red one. I did tell you.
All right. What?
I am going to reveal athlete as belonging for the red team.
Okay. All right.
Your next hint is going to be...
Ooh, girl, because it's a girl's name.
Bar for 3.
Traditionally a girl's name, Mercedes. I like that. But let's see what else we got. Bar for 3. Bar, opener, lemon.
Keep in mind you're missing 3 from Mercedes.
Lemon. Bars have lemons. You put them in your drink. All sorts of stuff. Oh, a Mars bar. Oh, a Mars bar. That makes so much sense. Mars, show me Mars.
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is 4 out of our 9 field agents discovered.
Oh, lemon bar is the thing. Duh. All right. Yeah, show me lemon.
That's a red one. I've never heard of a lemon bar.
You've never heard of a lemon bar?
No.
That's like a pretty popular pastry.
Time for me to reveal yet another red one. I am going to go
Mark,
with...
I can't keep defending you. I can't keep defending you this game.
Okay, keep thinking of other damn things. Okay, I'm gonna reveal... Constrictor.
All right, well, people were talking about that earlier for dying.
Yes, Constrictor.
All right, lemon bars, and William says, are the best. Here's the thing, I love lemons, unless they are baked goods, in which case I do not like lemon in baked goods. Lemons anywhere else, fantastic, lovely, I'll take 13. Man, Mercedes and bar are ones we have to go over. I like the Mercedes because it's traditionally a girl's name, so girl, I like that. Lemon drizzle cake? No, thank you. Nope, not a lemon cake guy. Nope, no thank you. Ergonomic for Mercedes? Oh, yeah. Because what else would he try and connect ergonomic to? Other than, like, a nice end car. That makes a lot of sense.
Appetizer for infinite.
Holy shit, appetizer for infinite. Okay. He's way confident on this. Hungry. Give me hungry.
That is correct.
Oh my god, an appetizer is an opener to your meal. That makes so much sense. Show me opener.
That is correct.
Oh
Very
my
nice.
god.
3 field agents remaining. You're considering clues possibly from appetizer. You don't know if you got them all. Possibly also from Mercedes and bar.
So keep in mind, he says appetizer for infinite. That does not mean all of the words remaining relate to appetizer. Because he could have just said, however words remaining we have to appetizer, right? Instead he said infinite. So what he was doing is he was trying to connect some words to appetizer and just said, you guys talked about the other words enough, just try and go for it. I think we can win this round. Girl for Mercedes, I like that. We've been talking about that one a lot. Show me girl.
That is correct.
Yeah.
That particular otter sent finger heart. Thank you so much. And Brian Weiber sent 6 roses. Thank you so much. All right, 7 out of the 9 field agents discovered Mercedes is in fact a girl's name.
I'm gonna go with ergonomic too. I think if he got stuck with ergonomic, Mercedes is probably the best thing he could have went for. Show me ergonomic.
That is correct.
Whoo! Aztec? Is it Mercedes Aztec? Board goes, can you confirm, is that an actual car, Mercedes Aztec?
A car?
Yeah.
No, Pontiac Aztec. Mercedes didn't make the Aztec. Who's saying that?
Okay, board. Okay, board goes, it's okay.
It's an ugly ass car.
Okay, board goes, calm down.
Mercedes would never do such a thing.
Board goes, it's okay. They're not personally insulting you with that one. All right, Egyptian food. Season, because seasoning, I don't know. I see enough people have said it. Enough people have said it. I'm willing to give it a shot. Mark, show me season.
That's a miss.
That's fine. Actually, that's the best case scenario if it's going to be wrong.
There is no Mercedes Aztec. Let's see, I'll reveal film as a red one.
I swear to God, if you give me the clue Pontiac, I'm going to scream.
But there is something else that Mercedes have.
Okay. Horns. They have horns. You honk on the horn on a Mercedes.
Honk for one.
Horn! Show me horn!
That
Show me
is
horn!
correct.
Yeah!
Very nice. That is all 9 of our field agents discovered. I was so sad I didn't see anyone saying horn. And I'm like, please, you found 2 of the Mercedes hints. You found 2, because find the last one, horn. So I knew you were gonna say Van first, which is why I was saying it would set me up for good things later.
That's fair.
And Van was just a miss, so I was fine with it.
It did, and it ended up being an alright round. What was that? We got 3?
Yeah, our final score was in fact 3. There were 3 red field agents remaining off of the board. You guys were doubting, but that was not a bad round at all. 3's a fine round to start us off. The Assassin, y'all scared my ass off the entire game.
Is horn blocked in TikTok? I'm seeing that there might be talk that horn might be blocked.
Horn is blocked?
I don't know why it would be.
It is?
Dude, why? Why is it blocked?
Alright, adding horn to the kill list.
They were screaming it. No.
Really? Wow. Alright, I'm adding horn to the kill list.
Yeah, add a Y to an end of it. Sure, that's a different word. But horn, like that's not the same thing. You don't get you don't get rid of I don't know, other words. Like you don't get rid of I don't know. It's stupid. That's stupid.
Yo, Sasha,
dumb.
Sasha Gord sent 25 GGs. Thank you so much, Sasha Gord. And K8 sent 5 GGs. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty, yeah, Kot was the assassin. It was talked about a decent bit in the beginning.
Oh, if you add an S to horn, it works. So maybe you change it to horns.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's not the same.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll at least change it so I don't have to remove too many words. But my Mercedes hint would not have worked for horns. Alrighty, note has been made. It is going to be Corey's turn to give the hints
Yippee,
now.
I'm so excited.
Not bad at all. Ooh, what? Okay, hold on.
Like corn is a gift, but it could be a different word also. But it can't. Like it can't be. It can't be. Like I know what people are referencing when they say corn could be a different word, but it's literally not. God, I hate TikTok news speak. They're trying to keep me quiet. The people are trying to silence me, Piccolo.
Let me speak.
Let me speak. No one's trying to silence. Do I have to set this?
Is it on? You should not have to set it. New board.
Okay.
Yes, the new board is up. Ginger Nurse showing off the crying star emotes.
What am I doing?
Put the Y in the same sentence with. Oh.
Alright, stall for me.
I'm stalling for you. Yo, Kelsey Weasel sent a donut, and Bunny May sent 3 club power. Thank you so much. I need to check the whole gift gallery thing to see what we're actually missing now. Is donut one of them? Okay, no, that was already done. I think we're only missing 2 for the gift gallery. I don't think I can get rid of the gold I currently have for the hearts. I guess I should have said the hearts goal lower. But the only thing we're missing for our gift gallery is 5 DJ glasses and 1 whale diving. Yo, holy mollies. Sonia just sent a heart. Thank you so much, helping us get to the end of that goal. And once again, the reason I'm kind of talking about this and pushing it a little bit is because we found out TikTok really punishes our stream if we don't advertise the gift gallery and focus on getting the different gifts in the gallery lit up and all that. So I really do appreciate everyone who's been helping out.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Holy moly, Brian Wyber sent a heart as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. I keep on wanting to say Wilbur, but there's no L, so it'll be Wyber. Thank you, Brian. We are 1 away from finishing out the hearts goal. Thank you all so much. What was the assassin? That particular otter, it was Kot on the previous round.
Oh, we did talk about that a couple times.
Yes.
Somebody, I think it was one of our regulars that said, trust me on this, Kot. I don't think I can trust you on that anymore. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you.
I gotta test drive the Mercedes Aztec. Aztec was a red one, by the way. When you started saying that, I'm like, please don't let there be a Mercedes Aztec. Please do not let there
Pontiac,
be.
you're lucky, buddy. You're lucky. All right, I got one. First round. Ready? Mm-hmm. This might be stretching our one-word kind of compound word rule, but I'm gonna go with it. Vault door for 4.
Vault door, Fallout. Yo, Sasha Gord sent a heart, completing the hearts goal. Thank you so much, Sasha Gord. Thank you. The goal has now been completed. All right, let's interpret Corey's clue now. Vault door. This guy is a big Fallout player. Nom, bank. Nom on this board? What? Drill, block, mine and block. Vault doors, block, bank. Bank on the board? It is. Corey, show me bank.
Bank.
Woo! Very nice. That makes the most sense. Also, block, total. Makes total sense, unless you are spamming that because you're currently blocking us because you don't like stream. Assuming that's not the case.
Blocked.
I hate code names. Show me block.
Block.
Very nice. 2 out of our 9 field agents discovered. Washington is on the dollar bill, which is in a bank, which is sealed by a vault door. Do we think that's too many steps? Do we think? Drill because of vault heist. Hear me out. Lawyer. Switch. Hotel. Hotel because you have safes there usually. I'm not convinced on that. Yo, Ginger Nurse sent a DJ glasses. Holy moly, that is another one that we needed for the gift gallery.
Oh.
Thank you so much, Ginger Nurse. That really does help us out. I vote drill. You know, Michelle, I believe in you. I vote drill as well. Show me drill.
Drill, baby, drill!
Woo! Let's go! That is a clever one. That is 3 out of our 9 discovered. Mine, do mines have vault doors or Minecraft? Mines do not have vault doors, but...
I actually think that would be incredibly dangerous if they had vault doors. Like, that would stop any clean air from going into the vault. Or into the, mine.
I was gonna say, like, maybe the Fallout vaults were kind of like mines, but maybe not. Does this really have nothing to do with Fallout? You want vault door, and nothing on this board is Fallout related. Hurdle to the money, Eureka. Chat, I'm not convinced on any of these right now. Is Century Fallout related? Century because Fallout. I do not play Fallout. I need people who are aware of that game to tell me. Is Fallout related to Century somehow? Fancy Carton. Lawyer has a vault. Washington like money because they've been vaulted for a long time. Century's a security company, I think. I think you're right, Magtor. I don't think I've heard of that. Let's go for it. Corey was brave enough to give us a hint for 4. Let's be brave enough to get 4 guesses. Show me Century.
Shouldn't have been.
That's a red field agent discovered. Unfortunate.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
These things happen. Corey now has to show us another red one.
Another red one. Ooh, what do I want to get rid of? What do I want to get rid of? Man, oh man. Let's get rid of... Let's get rid of... Forever.
Forever. No!
Goodbye!
The vault door locks you in forever, though.
Goodbye. All right, give me a second to think of another one.
Yes, of course, of course. Let's see. All right, while Corey is doing that, once again, like I mentioned, we found out recently that TikTok very much throttles us if we don't push the gift gallery stuff. So I'm setting up another gift goal for the DJ glasses, which Ginger Nurse was generous enough to send us one of those, just because that is the second to last thing we have to do for that. So just to make people aware, I'm setting a gift goal. I really appreciate all the support y'all give us through
you know, I don't say it much, but you guys are way too nice. We really appreciate it.
I'm so blessed to have an audience like this. It is genuinely amazing.
Audience of nice people, man. Every single one.
Only 83,000 likes to make it to 200K, folks. Oh, Corey's gonna have to prepare 2 Prices Wrongs for tomorrow.
So then I'll also have to prepare tomorrow, so you get 3.
Oh, shucks, you guys. Oh, thank you. Thank you all for being here, genuinely. Yo, MLM Bean sent a heart me. Thank you so much. All right, so we are still missing one for vault door. Maybe it is like an iron curtain. I wasn't convinced when you said it, but now that Century is confirmed, not one of them. Switch for sure. I can see switch. You throw the switch to open up the vault door. Washington, I swear. Okay, I can see the logic for Washington. Don't get me wrong. I was joking with Curtin. Okay, glad you said that. Switch because Fallout Vaults is on the Switch platform. Okay, Shannon. Yo, Ginger Nurse sent a whale diving. Holy moly!
Like a whale go, dude!
Thank you so much, Ginger Nurse. That was the second to last one we needed to complete the gift gallery.
Yo!
So if I'm not mistaken, it is literally just the DJ glasses now. Holy moly, thank you so much. That is absolutely amazing.
Oh, man. Let's go with...
All right, Corey's got a hint for us.
This is not a good one. This isn't a good hint.
Corey's
but
got the
I'm
best
gonna
hint we've
do
ever
it.
seen.
I gotta do it.
Best hint around coming up from Corey. Hotels have vaults. Do they? I don't know. I'm not convinced.
I'm gonna. Oh man. Oh shucks.
Or goes the aggregators holding off a little bit, just to warn you.
I'm gonna have to give one for 2.
They have mini safes. Lol. Okay.
Moisture for 2.
Moisture for 2. Yo!
No!
Holy shit! Elena sent DJ glasses. Thank you so much, Elena.
Yo!
Thank you.
Is that gift gallery?
No. So it was 5 DJ glasses needed, so we're at 2 now. So we're at 3 away from having the entire gift gallery completed. 3 DJ glasses
look
away.
at that.
Thank you so
Completionist
much. Sorry, moisture. I saw humidifier. Yeah, Corey, show me humidifier.
Bang! Humidifier. That word sucks, by the way. Why is this on our board?
Humidifier?
Yeah.
You know, I don't think that's the hardest thing in the world to connect.
I don't like it.
Dunk, as in a dunk tank. Toilet. Toilet, thunder, toilet. Does toilet have moisture? Like, do you describe the water in the bowl of your toilet as moisture? Mark won't read this, says Hayden is tired. And then they have an up arrow to a message I actually cannot see. So, yo, holy shit! Ginger Nurse just sent 3 DJ glasses! That is actually the entire gift gallery complete!
Let's go, baby!
Holy shit, thank you so much, Ginger Nurse! That actually helps us so much. You are so generous.
Thank you so much!
You guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
Bang!
Moisture for 2, we're only looking for 2. I would lean towards nature over toilet, because I think it'd be water, right? Humidifier and toilet, that's water, not moisture. But there's moisture in nature. What do we think? I see Steve saying nature. It's on Steve, not on me now. Bermuda? Is Bermuda on this board? It is?
Yes, yep.
Thunder, IMO. I don't agree. Hotel vault, hotel pool. So many people are saying thunder. You know what? I'm gonna do a classic Mark throw. I'm gonna go with my gut instead of what chat is saying. I'm gonna say nature. Show me nature. Okay, just a miss. I'm happy with a miss. I'm exuberant about a miss, actually.
It could be much worse. It could be much worse.
Yo, Sanya Yag just sent a DJ glasses as well. Holy, thank you so much.
Bang, bang, bang. I'm gonna get rid of 1. I'm gonna get rid of red. I'm gonna get rid of toilet.
Toilet. Okay, we didn't go
Flushing
toilet.
that one out of there, man.
Flushed away. Okay, I was.
movie?
I was
With
right.
the rats? Love that.
I've been to Bermuda. Very humid. I swear on my life, it's Bermuda. Next time we get stuck up on this, I will not go with a Mark logic. Instead, I will put it to a poll. How about that? Ooh. It was dunk.
Let's go with
dunk for moisture. If it was humidifier and dunk, would wet or maybe soak work better? That's tricky. I can't justify it one way or another. You might be right. Dunk as in being dunked underwater. Don't worm out, Mark. I did not worm out. I had a valid reason for why I thought it was nature. Flushed away as in Hugh Jackman as the rat?
No fucking way he was rat in that movie. I don't believe. Was that true? Are they gaslighting me right now?
I don't know.
All right. I need confirmation. All right, let's go with this one. Yeah, let's go with this one.
I even said. Interesting.
All right, I got a clue for you.
All right, what's that?
Party for 2.
Party. Party. A feast. A feast is a party. Surely. Anything else? You play party games on your Switch? On your Switch 2? Nintendo Switch 2 for a very affordable arm and leg Bow tie? Bow tie? Bed? Party bed? Guys, are we really saying bow tie and hotel over feast for party? Any feast enjoyers? I don't want to worm out and say feast. Life of the party. Okay, Steve said feast, but Steve was also the person at nature last time. Wow. Feast and life. Okay, the feast enjoyers are coming in. Feast, obviously. Okay, Corey, show me feast.
So sometimes when you look at the board, sometimes you need to really take a second look and really kind of like zone in on some words you missed earlier. Like sometimes you see that and you think it actually says beast and not feast. So you think, oh, they'll never say beast for this clue. But then you realize chat can read better than you can, and it actually says feast.
I'm a beast at the parties. I would have gone with it.
You know, sometimes you cannot read. Sometimes you can't read. Sometimes you can't read.
Hotel and dunk. Maybe. I don't know what to think anymore.
Now, chat, hear me out. If you wouldn't have said feast the second time and just let Mark Dictator go for it, that would have been really funny. Okay? I'm just saying. Alright, I gotta reveal red. I get rid of Washington.
Very nice. And Mitch pointed out, people are a little confused by this. I was confused by this too. This is a completely new thing for us. People are asking the gift gallery didn't light up. Apparently, all of the DJ glasses have to come from the same person for it to light up, which is really weird. I don't know why that's the case. But I'm looking at it now because the gift gallery has, okay, I guess it makes sense because it has names attributing. It has one singular name attributing.
Interesting.
So like Ginger Nurse has the diving whale, Jillian had the money gun, and then Rosa, even though multiple people sent Rosa, only Jillian's name is on the Rosa.
Title gifter.
Because they're the title gifter?
Correct.
Oh, okay, it has to be all in the amount to become a title gifter is how it works. We're learning this too. We are learning this too.
I like
so
your funny words, Magic Man.
The title gifter has to give that many for it to count.
Okay, the title gifter has to give that amount for it to count. So, that is the explanation. TikTok's really confusing. TikTok does not make this intuitive.
TikTok, you make me sad, TikTok. Man, oh man.
Ginger Nurse asks, how many DJ given? Ginger Nurse, you sent 4, and then 2 other people sent 1 each. That's what the rankings are at this moment. How many DJ has A given? You're asking a specific. I'm not sure. I don't have that data. Or unless you're asking I, maybe there's a typo. I'm getting confused. Yo, Ginger Nurse just sent the last DJ with glasses.
Yo!
Holy moly, okay.
Yay!
That has actually lit up our entire gift gallery now. Thank you so much, Ginger Nurse.
Wait, Flushed Away Rodney wasn't Hugh Jackman? That's crazy.
Like,
Ginger Nurse putting on the DJ glasses to celebrate this for us.
Putting on the DJ glasses.
To celebrate Hugh Jackman as Rodney from Flushed Away.
Ginger Nurse, thank you so much, genuinely.
Seriously,
that's so
you did not
of you.
have to do that, but we appreciate it.
Holy moly.
Man.
Golly. Corey's thinking of a clue for us.
Thinking hard, man.
Once again, I said it before and I'll say it again. I feel so incredibly blessed to have y'all as an audience. It really makes, doing this every day worth it. What is this game? How does it work? That's a good question, Hannah. There are 25 words on this board. Our goal is to discover all 9 of the blue field agents. How do we do that? Corey knows the answers. He's the only one who does. He's going to give us 1-word hints to connect some of these words on the board together. Can you turn on transparency real quick?
Dink.
Yo, real quick, stay at home Megan sent hearts, user sent 10 TGIF, and stay at home Megan sent a heart me. Thank you so much. These are the words that have already been covered. Corey gave us the hint earlier in the game of, what was it? Vault door for 4. And we managed to connect bank having vault door. Vault doors block things, and you could drill into a vault door during a heist. So that's how we connected those based off that clue, and we were correct. But then clearly, these misses and red ones were ones we guessed wrong. All right, you can look transparent now.
Okay. Bang. No Laura C3.
Hi, Mark, is it? You look like Weird Al. Thank you, Meep. It's really funny that your name's Meep. Our little subscriber titles that you get for subscribing on TikTok is also Meep. So,
well,
you know, you're in the right crowd.
You didn't come up with me.
We didn't come up with it, but still,
you know.
just it's cool to see.
Yeah, it's true.
Watch your hand.
That's true. All right, I'm gonna go breaking a lot of things you said because this is a proper noun. I'm gonna go track and field for infinite.
Cheater! Cheater!
All of those things that you said, I was gonna give like a one-word clue for a certain number. Throw all of that out the window. Track and field for infinite.
Proper noun / compound word. Roy's allowed to do that. Hurdle, hurdle, hurdle. Corey, show me hurdle.
Bang.
Woo! Very nice. That is 5 out of our 9 field agents discovered. Vault door is a hurdle. Is that right? Dunk? Do you dunk in track and field? Okay, you want us to consider the party ones we're missing. So bow tie. Ginger Nurse has bow tie all caps. If anyone has a say, it's gonna be Ginger Nurse. Show me bow tie.
And they were right, man.
Woo!
Nailed it.
I should have listened to begin with. That is now 6 out of our 9 field agents discovered. Bow tie was not related to track and field. Bow tie was related to a previous clue, which was party. Life for party. Track and field brings you life as well. Show me life.
Bang! Life.
Woo! Very nice. That is 7 out of our 9 field agents discovered. Meep is a nickname for a family member gave me. Hello from Japan. Welcome in from Japan, Meep.
W Japan.
Hotel party, Bermuda. And is saying Bermuda. Bermuda was an old hint, which was humid. Or no, sorry, moisture. Moisture was the hint. Switch. Vault door switch. Is a switch a track and field thing? I did track and field. I don't remember any switches. But I didn't do track and field well. I only did pole vault. I don't think Bermuda, says Ginger Nurse. Thunder. Pole. All right, fair enough. Set it to a pole.
Whoa! Pull time. Our first pull of the stream.
Our first poll of the stream. Create new poll. Your options are going to be switch. It is going to be thunder. Going to add Bermuda. And your final option, hotel. Hotel party, hotel. Party hotel.
Let me put the other clues on this board real quick now that we're doing this poll.
Poll has started on TikTok. I don't know if we have one on YouTube right now. All good, all good. We didn't give you a heads up.
Wow.
Poll has started. You have 45 seconds to make your voices heard. Have we guessed ham yet? Not yet, Dr. Vasilier. Switch.
Switch.
Thunder.
Thunder.
Bermuda. Bermuda. It's so cold there. And then hotel. OMG Mario Party is in the Switch. You did say party.
There we go. YouTube.
All right, YouTube, you get yours as well. 15 seconds left on the TikTok poll. I'm not really confident it says Ames. Pass is an option, but we need to redeem ourselves again that miss earlier. We have to Hail Mary it.
You got 2 left.
Got 2 left. We make it so easy for Corey if we nail it out right here and now. If it ends up being like a perfect tie or some crap, I will pass. But the winner by 6 votes on TikTok is Switch. Board goes, how's YouTube looking?
Tie, switch, and thunder, so it doesn't move it.
Okay, show me Switch.
Bang!
Woo! Let's go! Mario Party for the Switch! Holy, and a vault door switch.
I'm not gonna raise this.
Okay.
This still works. You can pass? Guess again?
Oh, we do get another guess,
It's
don't
infinite.
we? It's infinite. We get to keep on guessing.
You can keep going.
Okay,
There's 1 left.
Second place was Hotel by a decent margin. I do believe second place was Hotel. Screw it. Corey, show me Hotel.
Hotel!
Miss is fine. Miss is fine. Miss is absolutely fine.
Bang. I'm gonna get rid of...
Steve says,
curtain. Curtain's gone.
Okay. Is it thunder? Is it thunder for moisture? Figure it's lightning for 1. I apologize. I just did not think it was thunder for moisture.
Lightning for 1. Lightning for 1. Lightning for 1. Lightning for 1.
Show me thunder.
Well, we gave you that idea. We gave you that idea. Yeah, thunder! Thunder! You know what happens when there's thunder? There's moisture. I couldn't say water or rain because, you know, there's kind of more adjacent things. I was hoping moisture would get you there. It did in the end. It's the best I could do.
That is 9 out of our 9 field agents covered. Congratulations. B says, I've been saying.
Man, and I gotta tell you something. You really gaslit the shit out of chat with that Fallout reference. Not a single thing on this board. That wasn't even remotely near my mind.
This is you giving the hint.
I was only thinking about banks. I'm like, yeah, banks have vault doors, and when you try and rob them, you use a drill. They're a block and a hurdle to the money.
Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? That would be like me giving a clue sonic screwdriver and having nothing to do with Doctor Who.
No, because a vault door is a real, actual thing you can use in the real world.
Allegedly.
And bank was on the board.
Sasha Gord sent 30 lightning bolts, striking me down from heaven for getting it wrong. K8 sent a lightning bolt. MLM Beam sent 2 lightning bolts. Thank you so much. Zeus striking me down from heaven for getting the clue wrong. I understand.
And Bark was the assassin.
Ooh.
It was only said once at the very end.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
we dodged that one.
Yeah, bank vaults are real, so are screwdrivers. And so is Sonic.
But in the rules of Wavelength, you can only use that clue if it's a proper noun, which means you have to reference the Doctor Who ones.
No, I'm referencing the Sonic restaurant brand screwdrivers.
I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna lose it.
Very nice. All right, that means our final score is once again 3.
3!
It's another 3 because 5 red field agents ended up on the board, meaning 8 minus 5 is 3 because there are 8 possible red field agents. Let's see. Next round, unfortunately, I don't think we have time. I'm sorry. We have to wrap up a little bit early today. We will be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time, noon New York time. That is 5 p.m. London. We're going 6 hours earlier than normal. So whenever you usually watch us, set your clocks forward 6 hours, because we're going to be 6 hours early from what you normally do.
It's true.
Yo, holy moly, BoardGamers just pointed out, once again, I was thanking people all stream, but our gifters got us into the top 10% of our rank on TikTok. So TikTok makes us do ranked competitive streaming, and y'all got us into the top 10% of the rank that we are in.
Let's go, man.
So our top 5 for today were Ginger Nurse 87, Elena, Sonia, and Big Titty Lover, and Haver, and Brian Weiber. Thank you so much.
Genuinely,
Thank you
guys.
so much.
Genuinely, you blow us away with your generosity. Seriously,
it is crazy. Absolutely astounding to have this community, and anyone, you know, even if you don't donate, it is still. I'm so thankful to have you all.
Yeah,
here.
obviously the donations we super appreciate, and it's what keeps us going. But the people who just come in and watch and hang out and chat, we absolutely love you guys too. So to everyone, thank you so much.
Our free viewers are, of course, amazing.
Of course.
But that's all we have for you tonight. Goodbye.
Bye,
See
guys.
you tomorrow. See you early tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Still live on YouTube. Still live on YouTube.